Nah, he's all he's chained up. They're all chained up on the fucking. They're like rattling.
Try to knock it out. Then this nigga just want to rise up out the water all broken and shit.
All right, now let me roll. Lucky bitch. Lucky bitch. I swear to God. The luck. The luck that is in this game for the players. Alright. Surprise round. Stood up. He stood up. Okay, give me
What is that? I'm paralyzed for 1d4 rounds?
roll initiative. Just him right. Yeah, just him right now. See now, how are you signaling everybody? Were they just? Did you go ahead a certain distance and told them to like keep that distance? Like I'm gonna go 40 feet ahead. Don't come any closer than that kind of situation.
No, Kai just goes around. He just like I assume that Claudius has sight on him, and then I just like innuendo,
So
like you know
Claudius
myself.
just followed you from a distance and is just keeping out of sight while keeping an eye on you.
Yeah.
Okay.
So they would be further. They would.
They would be right behind Claudius, or a little further back from Claudius. Oh, he fucking cut out.
I would say since Claudius has better stealth than everybody else, I think Claudius would be essentially a little bit closer than the rest of the group. Like Kai would be leading Claudius, and then Claudius would be leading everybody else because everybody else sucks at stealth. But I don't know exactly how Patrada would, what his character would actually do. That's what I would do, but I don't know what Claudius would actually do because I know he doesn't like putting Claudius in dangerous positions.
Oh yeah, I see where he put him last. Belenum got healed to X. I guess Elena would be at the top of the stairs then.
I can't roll dice. Actually, it's gonna wake up my roommate. 24 total.
Okay, what'd you get for
On initiative, 24 total.
total? When did you use Expeditious Retreat?
What?
Expeditious Retreat, when did you use that?
I used all this shit before I got bodied.
So, like, before you got in the room or before you went down the stairs?
Before I went down the stairs.
Well, as he rises up and the fear paralyzes your entire being, just this dread, this supernatural dread that breaks down every fiber of your mentality, forsaking you of every ounce of hope within that split moment and freezing you in place. This mummified being before you. It looks, you could see the eyes and parts of its mouth, and the rest of its body is like wrapped in really tight bluish green type of seaweed wrapped all around like a mummy. And then on top of that, it's holding a pincer staff. It's a staff, and at the end of the staff, it rounds out like this, and it has like teeth marks, and it looks like it's used to like to hit you with it and to get you entangled inside of it. The armor that it's wearing, you notice it's wearing pretty He's wearing like a red. It's wearing a. It's the coloring is red, and it looks like he's covered in like lobster shells. Like he's wearing chitinous armor, like the shell of a lobster, but it's like, it's set up like uh like armor. It's got the shoulder pads, it's got the
Mm-hmm.
breastplating, it's got the back covering, and it's covered. He's got his legs covered. Um, he's wearing a pair of bracers, and he has some scrolls. So he has a few scrolls hooked up to him with with a sash around his waist. Um, so he's holding the staff in his hand, and as he glares at you, and at first he goes, "Abhaka," and then he's like, then you see like his fish Kuatoa eyes like stare dead at you, and it's like, and you can see that his eyes are like pale and milky white in certain spots, further proving how undead he is, and then he like the eyes they creepily stare at you, and it goes, "You are not him," just just like that. Automatically, there's
Mm.
something. So yeah, Guy realizes this guy is, at least with this guy, is completely blown. The guy, you could see on its undead face that it has, you could tell it has no doubt whatsoever that you are not Abhaka. Like whatever reasoning and perception it used to spot that was dead on. It amazes Kai how perceptive this race is
Mm-hmm.
compared to everything else compared to everything else Kai has encountered in his life.
Right.
Um, he moves here. Seeing that you're apparently like he moves there, and then you see the crazed Kuatoas. You know, like they're like um yelling out and calling out in Kuatono, like fresh meat, fresh, hungry. And then you see the Kuatoan mummies just like, yes. He's speaking in Kuatoan the entire time, which you can understand. He's like, yes, you will feed on this blasphemous intruder. You will feed and dine and eat of his entrails and bathe in his blood, all for the goddess. He grabs a lever that's on the wall and he pulls it down, and the manacles that were holding these crazy Kuatoas in place against the wall, they all release.
Damn.
He also says during that he also says, "There's more fresh meat down the hall. I can see you." And of course, where Claudius is at, as he was looking around the corner from that distance. The creature had a -5 penalty on top of that. A chill went up Claudius's spine as it said that. He really didn't think he had spotted him from that distance or even heard him. But
That's some supernatural ass perception.
Claudius is he looks
There
up the
should be crazy
stairs.
penalties
He looks
between
up the
here and
stairs to where he looks up the stairs to where you and Valenum and Cynthia are at, and he's like, Kai's in trouble. Quick, get down here. Valenum, I'm switching you two. For some reason, he's not moving. Yeah, because for what Claudius knows, he knows Kai is never frozen,
Yeah.
always on the move. Whether because he's in character, or because he needs to do something quick. He's got to be quick on his feet. So let me roll. I guess everybody can roll their initiative. Claudius, roll away. Boom! He's like calls out the magic of his wand in an instant. His nerves, the nerves in his body react quick as he freaking says the words to another spell. That just says the command word to the command word to his other wand that's on his cane. That wand glows, and he's immediately switching you two. Like, get out, no coup de grace tonight.
Seriously, son.
Because that would have been the end of Kai. You'd have to wake up the next morning like, I got fucking mauled by a gang of Kuatoa. What the fuck?
This guy, son. It was never gonna happen. Never gonna happen.
Never gonna happen.
This group doesn't get body like that. If everyone's playing
No,
their
he has a
role, we don't
wand.
get
The
body.
wand. He has the cane. And it's got two wand chambers, one on each end. So like he'll hold the cane. He'll do nerve skitter with one, get the +5 bonus, and then he'll have the benign transposition on the other. All right, that's his immediate action.
What happened to
Two willing
fucking
creatures up to large size,
Zion was a tragedy.
medium range. Yeah, you guys are definitely within.
It's never supposed to happen like that.
Eep, let's switch the people around. Yo, that spell is so fucking. That spell is so crazy.
Which one?
Denied transposition.
It's such
Because of
a.
Elenium, that's yeah.
It's so perfect.
That shit's gonna happen in Age of Worms too. They're gonna be like,
It's gonna happen much less. It's gonna happen much less though.
Xander, get over there.
Well, it's not gonna happen as much as you think though, because people are gonna have movement in that group, son.
Not
People are gonna
Xander.
be all
I
over the
mean, unless
place.
he gets magic items, yeah. I mean, because I know Matt.
Xander is gonna wear heavy armor or something.
I know Matt's gonna. I know Matt plans on boosting his speed, or having. Or I think he's gonna have Cynthia prepare a spell to boost his speed. I know that 20 feet is hurting him. I mean, no, not really. Like he relies on benign transposition a lot, but like there are instances, and there's been instances where his 20 feet speed's kind of fucked him over. He needs an expeditious retreat.
He should get that spell, 3rd level, called Godspeed. Morgraine got it.
No, I know. I saw that one. Well, I thought it was
Spell's
called
got
Divine. I thought it was Divine Footsteps.
No, that's another one.
That was another one.
That one's actually good too. It allows you to get fly or some shit, depending on
Oh
what
yeah, it
your
depends on your.
deity is.
Yeah, it depends on the deity. Gives you another
Get
type
like
of.
spider climb, a different mode of movement or some shit,
Yeah.
depending on who you serve. But Godspeed's in that new Divine Might or something book, whatever, and it gives you 60-foot movement no matter what kind of weight you're carrying, and you get +2 to AC for like a dodge bonus. And there's something else. Hold up.
Damn, I got Claudia for that sick ass fucking. Shit, if I knew that. Alright, then Claudius did that first, then the mummy. Then the mummy released the fucking crazy Kutos. Now the mummy was like, what? Released it on the fucking right person.
Fuck! What did they do with the weak one?
They're for real. The weak one, where is it?
Yo, they're cursing right now, son. Movement rate increases to 60 feet and adds +2. Oh, that's all it does. I think it's a third level
Damn,
spell.
Valenum and the fucking Kuatoas have the same exact initiative. They have the same dex? Same dex. Alright, roll. We're gonna oppose roll. Yeah. So you got the Kuatoas have the same dexterity and the same initiative. Team. Wow. Alright, they go first.
Who got crit?
It wasn't a crit. We were trying to see because they got the same exact initiative. So I had to have Valenum roll against the crazed Kuatoas to see which out of the two would go first at number 14.
Mm-hmm.
They got it. Round one. Claudius switched. He quickly nursed it and switched, Valenum with Kai. Meanwhile, the mummy. Actually, no. Claudius still goes. Claudius. Actually, he's good where he's at. I know what he is. He would actually want to stay there because he could still see down there, and he's far enough. He'll stay there. The mummy was like, he sees the switch just as he realized that you weren't Abhaka. He started to move over towards that lever, and then he sees the switch. He sees Valenum appear, and he goes, "Ah, that is your true form, blasphemer of our goddess."
Chaos, I think it's me.
Yeah, he has no idea what the wand did because he saw this guy. He sees Claudius at the end, freaked him out. Um, saw Claudius, heard Claudius obviously use the command word, but obviously doesn't know what the wand does. For all he knew, freaking Valenum had. For all he knew, the freaking Abhaka revealed his true form. So like, he pulls the
Right.
lever. Please, he pulls the lever down. All the crazed Kuatoas are released. Kai, you're at the top of the stairs where Valenum's at, frozen in fear.
Mm-hmm.
As soon as it gets back to the mummy's turn, you're unfrozen.
All right.
Cynthia looks at Kai and sees what's happened. She's like inspecting him. She's like, oh, see. She looks at Zalarian. She's like, don't worry about him. I'll take care of him. You give Valenum a hand. This is what I think it is. If it's the undead or something of great magic for them to hold Kai in such a position like this, quickly go. The same cannot happen to Valenum.
And she gives him a align weapon spell before she sends him off. Cause you know that nigga is not just a regular fucking Kuto anymore. Son.
She doesn't know. Like, she knows something foul happened to Kai. She knows he got paralyzed, not by what or how. So she knows something.
She would have put a Bane spell on him. It's probably more
Bane against.
Kuatoans.
She doesn't know what.
She knows it's probably more Kuatoans.
That is true.
They were making noise. I'm sure that we would have heard it at the top
That's
of the
true. They were
stairs.
like, they did start going crazy. All right, she would do Bane against the Kuatoas. With what? It's not a gaze. It's an aura. But you don't know. You don't know what it is. Nobody knows what made Kai paralyzed like that. The Kuatoa. Man, they bust loose, and they first thing they do, Valenum, is they all fucking, their skin turns like a bright fucking blood, like a not like a bright red, like a fiery red, just, and their eyes get all bloodshot. Um. Jesus. All right, first one definitely hit. Second one, 2 19s. Damn. Four damage. All right, so two, those he's got fucking Kuato's all over his fucking form. Two of them biting at his biting at his leg, another one biting at his shoulder. Took 14 points of damage. It costs 4 squares of movement to move into any square in the room, or you can swim, which is what those two did. Um, Small PCs have to swim. Nobody's small. Tumbling is impossible unless the character has a swim speed, which Zolarian doesn't. And the DCs of stealth checks are increased by 2. So you can't even. Well, here's what's funny. The rule is anybody with cover doesn't get attack of opportunity. So basically, nobody in that room can make an attack of opportunity against each other. So you could actually go past Valenum. That would be 4 square. That would be 16. You can't stop. You'd have to stop right behind him. Perfect timing. It's your go.
Word. Putting me on the spot.
What's up?
So
Wow, it's good, guys.
What happened in round 1? Nothing?
now, Claudius, Claudius and Kai were quite surprised at how perceptive these Kuatoas have been, especially this mummy. He spotted through Kai's disguise, and noticed Claudius all the way down the hall, despite him having a 25 on his stealth and the fact that he was 60 feet. Yeah. They what? Let me check. And the fact that it had a -5 penalty on his perception on top of that. You were able to get your initiative. You saw what happened to Kai, and your initiative's pretty. You're the first one, and you quickly benign transposition Kai and delayed them.
All right.
Before Kai got gang raped. So Kai's at the top of the stairs. Valenum's there. As soon as Valenum popped there, the Kuatoa is all latched onto him.
What those Kuatoas, are those soldiers? Different types.
From what Claudius can tell, they're just fucking crazy, barbaric. They're just he can tell that he can hear that they were chained up against the wall, and then he heard this guy open up, hit a switch, and release them all. And right now that they're trying to satiate their bloodlust on Valenum, two of them got him grappled. Another two one's biting at his shoulder, the other one's biting at his side.
Okay.
Zolarian with his swift boots on, he just ran down the stairs, turned the corner, and rushed over to Valenum's side.
All right.
And it's a new round.
Cool. He's gonna do a hell of stone on this one over here. Is the mummy almost dead?
No,
No.
You just can't. No, that's the
covering?
fog of war. Here, let me see if I could fix that. Yeah. No, he's full.
I'm gonna do a hell of stone. It has a 5-foot radius on this square over here. Would it get all 3 of them or no?
Do you have? So you're doing like this intersection right here that you can see.
Yeah.
All right, it will get 2 of them, not all 3.
What's that status effect? The one the left has. Evoke.
No, the one with the hand that means grappled. So these 2 are grappling Valenum, so all 3 of them have the grappled condition.
Is there a way if I aim it here, I could hit these 2?
I don't even think you have. Do you have line of sight to that?
I can move closer if I have to.
You might have line of sight, maybe. If I pick square and we try here.
This one here. Yep. I think I should be able to see that.
If it brushes against the corner. it doesn't count either. You move up one more square and you'll be good.
All right. There.
All right. Now you have line of sight and effect.
Yeah, I want to get those two on the left. This one and this one.
These two on the left.
These two, yeah.
It would catch the Ladenum.
Would it?
Or are you trying to get this far part of the wall? Yeah, it would, because if you hit here, it's gonna hit these 4 squares.
Is there a way I could get them to without hitting Vinlatinum if I go to the left more or no?
If you were able to see this area here, yeah. If you went up, shit, it would suck. You'd have to get up there pretty far though.
Fuck it, I'll go up there. Here, right? I was here, down here first, right?
Yeah, that'll work.
1, 2,
That's
3,
actually
4, 5. There, I'll do it.
all right. So the Claudius is right behind you. Comes up behind you and he starts waving his hands. Throws out a piece of jade. What does he use? A piece of jade stone.
A jade stone, yeah,
So you
a
see-
jaded. It's like a diamond, sort
Throws
of.
out a jade, piece of jade. It bursts, and as it bursts, as magic swallows it up, freaking, you see a rain of 13 damage, and there's no save, right? Yeah.
No save, no.
No haven't. Mummy begins to cast. Like in one hand, he's got the pincer staff, in the other hand, he's casting.
Mummies can cast spells.
Oh, this one does.
I didn't even know.
No, the average mummy, no. Mummy lords, yeah. But this ain't a mummy lord. This is a mummy with class levels. As for what class, you'll find out later. So he casts. He's like, the judgment of Blip Doodle Poop. Goddess, forsake your blows. Mark of doom upon you.
I'm gonna do spellcraft.
It's like the night is being taken care of. I will handle his allies. Lauren, as you get up there, you see and you resist the mummy's supernatural dread. You feel magic hit upon you. A symbol of the face of a monstrous lobster appears briefly before you and like sinks into your body, and you're not yeah. He peed on himself or in the toilet? Oh, okay. Oh, okay. You go spellcraft.
I did.
Oh no, I saw yours. I was seeing
Oh,
14 plus 5. Okay. Mark of Doom. Every time you attack, you take 1d6 damage.
I like that answer.
I'll say you can't tumble. Yeah.
I didn't know the
Yeah.
motherfucker was a spellcaster. Otherwise, I would have dealt with him first.
You take 1d6 damage each time you cast a spell that causes damage or disables a creature, or you make a melee or range attack, or you use spell-like or supernatural abilities to harm other creatures. It is magic that will punish you for your transgressions. It will it'll still be on even if the caster's dead. One is aiding the other, grappling the Lanum.
So who's the one that's actually in the grapple?
This one's the main one, grappling. This one's aiding the one to the left.
All right, I'm gonna hit him with the intimidate.
Do you have line of sight? Yes, you do. Are you within
30 feet, I'm
30
sure I
feet?
am. I'm gonna take 10 with the amulet. That's 28.
Mm.
This dude doesn't rely on DigiGainess no more.
Nah, son. I need to start producing. Put those numbers up
So how do you
without fucking DigiGainers.
how do you intimidate? What do you do?
Kai
We
heads
need
back up.
some visualization.
He goes, yeah. I wish I could speak like them, man. I need a fucking a
It's
voice
hard.
changer thing.
Their language is like kind of sounds like they're underwater and kind of sounds fish-like. Well, it's weird.
Yeah, he's like Kai says,
pulling that.
alright, I'm not gonna fucking do
It's
all that
fucking
shit because
crazy.
it's just stupid. So I'm just gonna be like, what are you doing? What are you doing? Cool. What is there like a name, like a derogatory term for like amongst themselves? I'm sure there is.
Give me a knowledge.
Oh,
Nature.
come on. Just think of Lewis.
I mean, you are answering a question. I'm letting you roll a knowledge check.
You don't know.
If you're not trained in it, don't bother. The speed.
I'm not trained in it. It's probably nature, right, or some shit. Alright, Kai.
Oh,
Kai.
+2.
Kai speaks in
Got speed
Kuatoan.
and flaming burst.
He goes, "What are you doing? You let him go before I."
Do you have access to it? What bonus can? Yeah, that would be the only thing you put on it. If you would
No.
5. So if you only have 5, you'd use. Yeah. I'm sorry. Go ahead. The Greek was asking me a question.
Yeah. It's like, you fools. Don't you understand? He goes, you fools. I will have your heads for your for your for your uh for your I don't know, they're fucking crazy. They're like mad, so they probably don't understand me. Just be like, I don't know. Kai just basically tells them that he's gonna come over there and he's gonna kick the ass. I'm gonna come over there and I'm gonna kick the ass.
This guy. I should give a
I'm gonna
minus.
come over there and I'm gonna kick
Should
your
give a
ass.
-1 penalty for lack of creativity. No, he's still.
Oh shit. Every
That
single person.
that actually wasn't. That actually.
Every single person I meet, I'm gonna fucking be able to intimidate them in some creative ass way. Come on, son. I told you, I fucking.
I mean, it's hard to visualize. It really
The
is.
Imperious command. I
Anyway.
made it like a glare. Didn't we talk about it? We said that Kai.
I
When
know.
he does the
Kai,
intimidation,
all right.
like
I know. All
it's like a hockey thing.
right. Kai, you get to the edge. You look over and you start screaming out in Kuatoan. You unhand him by the foul graces of Blipdulpulp. You boy, I will eat your soul.
I'm not
Get off
really
of him.
intimidated right now.
Get off of him.
I would have found that shit funny as hell.
Anyway.
Exactly. It's really hard to do that to these monsters. They're not human. It's not something I can relate to. How you threaten fishmen?
Well, that's what your skill.
I'm gonna chop you up and put you in a stew.
That's what your skill.
Ooh.
That's what your
karate, man. That would intimidate them.
That's what your skill ranks are for, right? That's what they represent.
Yeah, but whoa. Before you try to body me in One Piece, when they intimidate people, it usually comes down to glares and looks.
Glares and looks. That's so lazy. That's so fucking lazy. It's ridiculous. Anyway,
it's not lazy.
It's lazy.
My character is intimidated.
My character has the aura. My character has hockey. Oh shit. Anyway.
Yo, Louis, these monks here, these fishmen monks, they weren't trained by Jinbei.
So he's coward.
Yeah, he's coward. Lewis is just salty that it just works every time.
It's retarded. It's just terrible.
It is retarded. It is retarded, but
there
works.
is an in-game explanation. I know it. Shut the fuck up. All right. God damn. I hate you, Rick.
What?
Coward. He got a timer on a timer clock on his phone right now. Cynthia.
Oh, like to see how long turns go?
Average
Yes.
person, everybody. I know everybody. How long it takes for somebody to go, sir? Average. Keep that high, son.
My turn could have been simple, but this dude Lewis told me to role play. I said just he goes over and tell him to fucking die.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Turn. Done. All right.
You're
Belayden.
rolling
Not
16
Belayden.
dice. You know you
Craze
get time two,
Kuatoa.
right?
One Kuatoa is coward. He's no longer helping the other one. The other Kuatoa is trying to pin Belayden down.
What the fuck? Why are you trying to body me, son? I did not cower that one on the side. I cowered the one who was actually in the grapple, not the one who aided. That's fucking crazy that you would do that.
Yeah, that would be stupid. Why wouldn't he hit the one that is grappling?
All right. So then the other one fucking
Not doing
grapples
Well, yeah,
to
yeah, he has
pin
to try to
him.
grapple again. Pin is like another fucking severe ass.
Yeah, he ate it, so he has to try and grapple now.
What are you talking about? They're both grappling him.
You said one was aiding another on the other.
They both got. I said from the beginning, all three of them have the grapple
I
condition.
go after him. I'm gonna take them off of him.
But it's using one grapple check.
All right.
So like he cowered one, the other one's still grappling Belayden, so now that one gets to try and pin
So
Belayden.
I'm going for the mummy next round. I'm letting you know that's how I'm going.
But he doesn't have any aid.
I don't know these things.
Anyway.
You going for the mummy?
Yeah.
Alright, Belayden's
All right.
pinned.
So I guess I'll handle these guys around
If I
Valeno.
can make it to him next round, I'm gonna attack him.
Belayden is pinned.
Pretty sure I can.
So he's got Belayden in a
Wow,
fucking
son.
got Belayden in a fucking bear
I
hug.
don't understand what's happening.
What's it not to understand?
Meanwhile, these Kuatoas.
What's it not to understand, man?
These
What?
Kuatoas
What happened? What happened?
pick up some
This
short
nigga's
spears.
pinned now, believe him.
He's fine.
He's all right. He's fine.
These two pick up short spears on the floor and go to stab Belayden with it. And try to bite him. And him being pinned doesn't fucking help. So like now he's pinned, and now they're all like the other two are like stabbing and biting at him.
Hold that fucking 3 4s. Or 2 4s. Of course, someone's got to get a fucking 20, though. Not a 19, a fucking 20. Stupid. I cannot wait till I'm starting this so I can use kookaries, son. Once I start using kookaries.
24, he also has -4 penalties. Armor class, his AC's 20. But it goes up by 4 because he has cover, so it's back to 24. Okay, so his AC's 24 still while
Good
on the
game,
fucking
son.
ground. Yeah. He's not on the ground, but it's still 24. He's like pinned in the water. One, so
Please don't skip these 4 guys.
one
Everybody
hit.
knows you gotta kill the minions first because they're just gonna be annoying.
Oh wait, no, not the 11. Miss.
Unless this thing like heals them or resurrects them or some shit. Then I understand.
One bite went through.
1, son. 4. You did not confirm. I'm sorry, brah.
Maybe they got the rabies.
They are crazed.
That's not a confirm, so 1. But that's like both extremes, 20, then a 1.
Damn. All right. Belayden took
Not the
another 3 points of damage.
Yeah, that's nothing. You can take that shit.
Crazy Kuatoa is done. Belayden, you are pinned on the ground, which means you can take a few actions. You can attempt to free yourself, either through a combat maneuver check or escape artist. Yeah, right. You can take verbal and mental actions, but you cannot cast any spells that require your hands or material components. It's a more severe version of grappled. So, yeah. And the effects do not stack. So yeah, it's just what does he do? can't even full defense because he's pinned. The only thing he can do is free himself, or to try to free himself. All right, pretty good. All right, so Verlaine was trying to break out and break out of the grip of this crazy Kuatoa is like latched onto him. He's like on his body, like latched all up on him. Fucking can't release Solarian. Yeah, you hit. Damage, and it's a crit, and the flaming burst. Oh shit! So freaking Zolarian like moved, like he shoved the coward one out of his way, like he like elbowed him out of his way, moved around Valenum with the thing like on top of Valenum. Valenum's trying to get loose. Valenum like came around the side and brought his blade up, casted a spell, so he put even more fire around the flaming blade and went explosion on its back. Busted a fire nut all over its back. 7, yeah, 2d8. 7 and 7 and 5. 12 plus 4. 12 plus 14, so 26. A 10 for the d10. Did you roll 2d6? There's his life total. Boom.
So Laren doing his shit.
It's still latched on the balloon, but it's like really weak, and there's blood coming out of his back, his burnt back.
If you got swim speed, you move at the speed of your movement
If
speed.
you have a
right?
swim speed, you can choose to swim. I mean, you can choose to swim through the water instead of trying to move across it. If you have a swim speed, you'll go through it fast. Obviously, that's what they're able to do. If you don't have a swim speed, you can only swim 1/4 your speed, or double that if you use up more time. I think it's a full round action to swim half your speed.
I got a swim speed right now.
You have alright. So with you, when you dive in there, you can actually swim at your normal at 30 feet.
Yeah, all right, that's pretty awesome. If I could move ever again.
Yeah, the mummy. That keep fucking. What is it?
Too many options.
Yeah.
Decisions.
All right. He casts a spell.
I could do spellcraft still.
Oh, yeah. So you guys, roll your spellcraft.
It's a mental action, so.
He tried to cast hold person.
25. Oh, okay, that would not be good. That's almost like paralyzed.
Hope, yeah, it is paralyzed. Like, try to do. He's like, by the goddess.
I'm glad you passed that one. That shit would have killed.
And like as he's like reaching his hand, he's holding his holy symbol, just dangling from his neck. You feel the sensation, but like your mind break. He sees that the spell that he's like, if you resist, oh, you will regret that. Do you see the room that you're in? You will be my next plaything. And the room that you got what you guys see in this room is I mean, it's not on the map, but you see implements of torture. There's a torture rack in this corner. There's shelves with all sorts of tools.
Oh, and by the way, the unseen servant, just for mechanics, he held onto my dagger while I pulled out the scroll. Or he pulled out the scroll while I had my 2 daggers in my hand. And I read it off him holding it.
Really?
That's what happened. You see the scroll just like come off the side of my hip and unravel, son. Dude Kai calls it out. Forgot to tell you that.
That how it works?
That's how unseen serving works, man. For me.
You look it up?
Look at this nigga looking it up now.
No, I'll look it up later.
Before you say, oh, did you have any hands free? I just want you to know.
No, I'll look it up later.
Okay, both your hands have your daggers. Is that what you're saying?
This bullshit.
I have it like pulling scrolls off my fucking.
This bullshit creativity has come out of nowhere.
He said bullshit creativity.
That's
All right.
He's like, is that 20 gonna come? He's grapples. They're both and they're
What you
flanking.
saying?
No, that one already attacked, but that one's flanking. Wait, so that one.
You know what I'm doing?
No.
Right, he should know that shit.
You put somebody in tactics in.
In tactics, that's right. That's what I heard.
Yeah,
But I didn't know what the mom part. Oh, I thought you were saying mom. I was like, what the
No,
fuck is he
no.
saying?
When they're screaming, like when they die.
Yeah. Yo, you're a fucking dumbass. I heard it, but I didn't like. It didn't. I knew it then, but I was like, what the hell is this mom? I'm like, what the fuck is that?
1d6 plus.
One day.
Just stab Blayman.
Yo, that's memories right there, bro.
Can I delay my action
Always.
He said delay my action.
after the mummy?
You don't have him actually, you're paralyzed. You mean
can take
after the
mental
mummy?
action.
You mean like.
You can take mental actions. I want to go after the mummy. Delay my action.
Oh, when you're like this guy.
Yeah. You know I can.
Delay. I'll wait until even after I'm not paralyzed. I'll wait till the mummy goes. Okay, yeah, you can do that.
No, because
No, you can do that. I said you said you can do that.
Maybe the paralyzed lasts us up until the turn of the mummy. Maybe I'll get to go this round.
No, she doesn't have movement paralysis. See, Matt was supposed to like have her with a shit ton of scrolls of like all the spells that she would need. Like he has a list written down, but he didn't really like the check marks are the ones that he got for her. There's like a lot that she didn't get. I don't know why. I don't know why he did that.
Because he's free.
Mummies go.
Yo, this turn is taking mad long.
Shut the fuck up. Mummy cast another spell. You see like a brief divine magic
Casting spells galore.
energy form over his body.
I
And
would too if I knew I was about to get
bopped. Spellcraft. It was a Shield of Faith spell. It would give him a +2 deflection bonus to his AC, +1 for every 6 levels that he has.
That dude's prepping the battle soon.
How long does it last? Long enough. He's good. Alright, he casts that, he's done. Kai.
This is so whack because I can't even flank anyone unless I can move here.
Claudia's still paralyzed after his go. The mummies.
Yeah, he's still paralyzed.
Wow.
You got
What
2
kind
more.
of-
You got 2 more rounds. I rolled a max 4 earlier.
Ah, goody. You hit the jackpot. You can't complain.
Wait, you said everyone has cover, so if they have cover, I couldn't sneak attack anyway.
Yeah, you can. Cover doesn't prevent you. You're thinking concealment.
So, can I move there? Do I have enough movement?
We got 12 squares. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. You get here.
So whack.
Just do it, man.
Alright.
Go down fucking.
Geico's there and
Okay, but then when you.
I want to go here instead.
There's no way to fight. Well, no, but he's gonna end up waiting a whole turn again anyway. I don't know. Don't matter. Whatever.
I'm going here and I'm gonna use the fucking thing. Never outnumbered. Gonna cower them all.
Doesn't that affect your allies too?
No, it doesn't. Don't worry.
Oh.
Yeah, nigga. I like when I hear that escape your fucking body. That sigh of just
What's your intimidate total?
frustration.
What's your intimidate total?
28 total. Well, it's 28. I mean, it's 18 plus 18. You want to roll it?
No,
You would want me to roll it.
What? No.
You would.
If you're taking 10, go ahead.
I'm taking 10.
Okay. And you said it's 28 total?
No, fuck this guy. I'm gonna roll. This guy's evil. He tried to bot me. He tried to bot me. Did anybody see his face? He tried to bot me.
He didn't try to do shit. This guy's mad paranoid.
Louis got you with the
This
poke.
nigga tried to bot me. Fuck you, nigga. I rolled it.
Never mind.
That's so funny.
Nigga Lewis tried to bot me. That nigga said, yeah, take your time, right? That's what you know you fucked. He's got something planned for you. Yeah, nigga. Deal with that.
Oh, he said deal with that. Damn. All right.
When you're rating your immune to mind effects or some shit? No.
No, he has to. He's rolling their like HD and all that shit to pretty much raise the DC. But he has to roll a 20 probably, at best. So Kai goes forward and he goes.
Emperor Hockey.
I'm going to put all of you back into the graves. You guys will have a watery demise. Put you back in Davy Jones' locker. And then you hear the music. And then you hear the music play from fucking
Wow.
Pirates of the Caribbean, the Kraken.
Davy Jones locker. All right, so you do that, and they're looking at you, and foam is like coming out their mouths, and like.
Sounded like The Walking Dead.
And they're
For
like,
real, son.
like you see their bodies like jerking, like they're looking at you like, and they jump at you. Mad foam ranger.
They're immune to mind effects and fear.
It just delays the effect. They're not gonna be coward until their next turn.
Oh shit. Hell.
Shit. What the
For one
fuck?
round, I guess.
Oh wow, that's.
I'll read
I mean,
it.
wait, whose turn? Whose turn? Is it their turn or my
Immediate
my
action,
turn?
so they use an immediate action to do this. Delays the effect of a single attack, spell, or ability used
Until the
against
end
them.
of their next turn.
Until
Hey,
it
that's
does not take hold until the end of their next turn.
That's pretty good, Ayo. I'll give you props, man. That's pretty good.
They can only use it once per rage. So
Yeah, that was pretty well played.
I know he's tight right now. Anyway,
I'm tight only because I'm flanked, but it's okay.
you underestimated your own abilities, Ty. That's what happened.
He did say that before. I should have known that they all could activate. I thought it was activated on dying.
He actually gave us the name of the feat, so if you would have looked it
I
up.
never looked it up.
Yeah.
I don't like the metagame, son. I really don't.
I didn't look it up either,
Despite popular belief.
but he did put it there.
this
Though.
guy. What's your AC?
26.
It's pretty high. People here at this party have high ass AC and shit. Higher than Latham, I think.
Latham wants to get hit though. Having high AC kind of
Well, then again,
counteracts himself.
but Latham has AC 24/7. You guys gotta buff up and shit.
True. But buffing up meant +3 to my AC. It's not that big of a difference.
27? Yeah, 20. No.
20.
I have 23, and then I used
5.
protection from evil and shield. Shield gives me +2. Protection from evil gives me +1 because I already have a ring on. So that's 3.
26. Okay. No, that's, oh, yeah. Which is double. Okay. You got it. And then it's 30 because you have cover.
Mm.
Oh yeah, he said cover. Forgot about that part.
You probably need a 20.
Now he'll roll a 20. I'm confident. I'm confident Lewis will roll 2 20s, kill my character off, and beat the cover. Oh, look at that 19 came out of nowhere, son. Everybody saw that 19 come out of fucking
He said it came out
nowhere.
of nowhere, but it missed anyway. So.
2 19s. Yeah, you have an AC of 30.
It had to be the ones that was the bite attacks, not the spear attacks, right? Figures. Fucking figures.
Damn, son.
You know, Black and Lee would have been able to get caught right here.
You see Kai like swaying and weaving in the water when they're like trying to attack him. He's like, ah.
Yo, it's been kind of like, damn, the mental stability is high.
Kai's like, this is strange. They usually aren't. They usually don't. They usually don't react this fast.
Combat
They must really be
maneuver
insane.
defense is 21, 25. That's what I said. I said 25. Oh, 28.
20.
You bitch. Come on, roll away.
Is he getting his cover AC also on
Woo!
top of that?
Got you, nigga. You grappled now.
What about the cover AC? Are you adding
I added
cover?
that in. That's all. That's in there. All
Alright.
I got more AC than him. How's that possible?
Come on, he gave you 3, and you got 4 from the. So you got 7. But it went over. I think. What's your total?
I thought Solarian had higher AC
28.
than Kai.
28. Beat you by 2 points. Mummies are preserved corpses, animated through the auspices of dark gods best forgotten. They usually inhabit great tombs or temple complexes, maintaining a timeless vigil and destroying would-be grave robbers. These horrid creatures are often marked with symbols of the dire gods they serve, while other undead often stink of carrion. The herbs and powders used to create a mummy give off a sharp, pungent odor like that of a spice cabinet. They're known to attack intruders without pause or mercy. They never attempt to communicate with the enemies and never retreat. An encounter with the mummy can end only with the destruction of one combatant or the other, unless the mummy's foe elects to retreat. They have a despair. They have a supernatural ability. At the mere sight of a mummy, you can be completely paralyzed with fear. It also has supernatural disease that it can spread if its hands ever slam into your body, causing your body to waste away and disintegrate when the disease eats over time, when the disease eats and it is not extremely, but it is difficult to cure. It doesn't cure naturally. It can only be cured with magic, and even with magic, it is difficult to cure. It's actually more of a curse than it is a disease. And while the disease is affecting you, it's difficult to cast healing spells on you. Every time somebody goes to heal you, they have to be a strong enough spellcaster to even break through the curse to heal you, just to heal you.
Damn.
They're very strong, possessing the strength of ogres or even hill giants, depending on the creature. So like 20 and up. Their body's extremely tough. They have damage reduction 5. Nothing goes through it. But they are vulnerable to fire.
Mummies?
Fire.
Mummies.
They take extra 50% damage from flames.
Got you. Thank you, Mr. Wizard.
Now, if only he could communicate that. Actually, he wouldn't even need to, because he sees the lion's blade just burning away.
Yep. And he has displacement on. It's best defense against being touched.
Meanwhile,
Telepathy. Mindbender level 1.
Wrong character, yo.
cast another spell.
I could take it at level 16 with this guy.
And he releases the magic as his hand waves forward
16.
like
Let's
this.
worry about getting a 10.
Horus Banja Helios. By the goddess, strip away your power.
Did we roll spellcraft yet? No, right?
You can right now. Shit, you could already tell with just me role playing.
Oh yeah.
Rick figured it out.
Sounds like dispel magic.
Yeah, it's dispel magic.
No save.
On who? On targeted? On Solarian?
Area.
Oh, area? All right.
Trying to keep catching everybody.
Isn't area like weaker?
Yeah, it is weaker because you only target one buff from each person.
Or what it does is for each creature in the area that's subject to one or more spells, you make a dispel check against the spell at the highest caster level. If that check fails, you make dispel checks against progressively weaker spells until you dispel one spell. Or until he fails all his checks.
Or none.
Magic items are not affected.
Yeah.
He's not targeting anything. I gotta go down the list. So we'll start with Claudius. Claudius, the highest caster level thing you got on there is like Heart of Water.
Heart of Water, yeah.
It only targets the highest level thing.
Targets that highest caster level. Well, since it would take a caster level of 5 to cast Heart of Water in the first place, that's the only one I see there that'll count. And then I go progressively weaker. If there's a tie, I just roll randomly. Yeah, he has to beat DC. I don't think he beat it. Because he has to beat DC 11 plus the spell's caster level. So what's your caster level for that spell? For Heart of Water? It's like 8, isn't it? Claudius?
Huh?
Your caster level. It's 8, right?
My caster level is 8. Yeah, for Wizard.
Alright, so it's DC 19. Alright, so he didn't pass that one.
The
that
next
just
one will
leaves,
be either Eyes of the Avoro or Mage Armor.
That was casted from Eyes of the. So we'll do. They're both first level spells, right?
They're both first level, yeah.
All right, I'll do one Eyes.
Mage Armor. Do Mage Armor first.
I'm rolling randomly.
Mage
you want
Armor.
what number do you want Mage Armor? 1 or 2?
2.
Oh man, you got them eyes. So let's see if you got them. And then I'll roll this.
Yeah,
oh, eyes are gone.
Wow, I don't give a fuck about Mage Armor.
Damn.
And
As he finishes his spell, you feel the magic on your. You notice like your vision. It starts to go right back to normal, the way you had it before.
Fucking bitch, man.
Everything that looked crisp and clear, like it was a 1080p screen, now looks like analog TV. Like.
Cataracts creeping in again.
Oh shit.
Gotta put the fucking spectacles back on.
You are no longer looking at things in high def anymore. Your HD vision is gone.
Goodbye.
Alright.
HD vision.
Let's go with Kai. The only things you got on is Shield, Expeditious Retreat, and Unseen Servant.
That's a lie.
And Disguise Self.
That's a lie.
And what else do you fucking have on?
And Protection from Evil.
Oh, and Protection from Evil.
And Tongues.
Damn, this dude got mad shit on.
Tongues? We'll start with Tongues then.
Yeah, Tongues.
What's the caster level to the item?
Weak ass caster level, probably.
No, it's
5?
It should be 5. Hold on, let me look.
I probably got the spell.
Throat. Cast level is 5.
Yeah, I got the spell.
No more tongues. No more communication.
That's fucking bullshit. I only do that once per day.
Well, if I had to choose which one to lose, either heart or eyes, I'd rather lose eyes. So I can't complain. I kept the heart.
Belane them. The only thing he has on is
heart is a better spell.
Protection from evil.
Heart of water.
Damn, son. Can't believe I lost my
Protection from
tugs.
evil is still on. I don't think Valenum has anything else. Yeah. Solarian. Displacement.
Oh shit! Nigga trying to make you normal, son.
Yeah, I hope
Displacement and
that's
then
a powerful
shield.
spell. I hope he fails that. This spell. Shit. Roll that too.
Fucking bitch.
It failed.
Yeah. Alright, shield.
If he uses the shield, don't matter.
Now let's say he's
No,
got.
no, no. It would have gotten you displacement. It targets the highest
I
level
don't know
spell.
that, but if he gets shielded, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. I wouldn't have given a shit about mage armor. Cause I got a fucking one of it. I don't think you're gonna get shit from Solarian.
That's stress.
That's everybody.
Oh wait, Lewis, what the fuck? It doesn't target magical items. Wait, I got this. No.
But you use the magic of the item to cast the spell on you.
Above.
Okay. Okay.
Let's go.
Just making sure, son. I don't want to be bodied.
Anyway, mummy's done. Kai.
Fuck.
I'm going to
It don't matter. I'm not gonna beat it. I mean, I'll do it next round. I'll have that wall. Go for that fucking moment.
I'm gonna delay my go.
Oh, wait, I was bullshit. Wait,
To push sword away and start climbing.
Actually, you know what? I can go here.
real fast.
You could flank the one. You could flank
With
the one
Solarian.
Solarian. Yeah, if you have enough movement.
Yeah, but I wanted 2 attacks so badly.
You don't want to attack? What?
I wanted 2 attacks. I said.
Oh, nah. One is better than none.
He wants the full attack, is what it is.
I like seeing those numbers on that dice. Just me.
One sneak attack, and then Solarian could one-shot it with his go.
Oh, no, I got something better for myself.
I'm attacking.
You go to the mummy.
You can go for the next turn. You can take someone else's turn. My shit's gonna be masterful.
Alright. That's the only one that hasn't used it yet, too. Cynthia. None! Cynthia. Damn, she don't
I
want
just
to be
always
in,
try to like.
she don't want to be in the mix, fucking trying to get hit and shit.
I'm gonna roll damage just in case.
Yeah, she'll just stay. She'll total defense, man. Damn,
I probably miss.
with that dark blue dye. You missed him at a ton of 24?
I don't think you missed.
Nah, he's
fucking
flanking him. He's flanking him. He's grappled and fucking yeah. Even with the cover, you still had him.
Oh really?
Oh, you told me in here.
I mean, you had him and you broke his you broke. Oh, too late. All right, you broke his thing and on Valenum, and he's gonna stay. He's gonna
challenge.
he's gonna
Nice
stay. He
challenge was on?
stays holding grappling onto Zolarian.
Oh, nice challenge was on.
Yeah.
KO.
Wait, how do you? Okay, Cynthia. Yeah. Craze Kuatoa.
This guy's
Well,
not
since you
trying-
didn't try to escape,
Somebody told
it has
shit.
another +5 bonus to his.
No one told me anything. 2.
Oh well.
Take a quicker turn, son.
He said
Pay attention.
Take a quicker turn.
Watch my turn. Watch how fast my turn is. You got a stopwatch over there?
All of that.
Do you have a stopwatch over there?
All of that
Do you
next
have a
turn.
stopwatch over there next to you?
I get the full attack, son, because all these niggas gonna be cowards, so you're welcome.
Jesus.
You're welcome preemptively.
You should count right now, shouldn't he?
Nah, they're gonna be coward next turn, because of the mad foam rager bullshit.
He has
Actually, that should have taken effect now. I think on this go.
No, it's on their turn. It's on their turn.
Yeah, their turn next
Oh,
one.
On the end of their turn. End of their turn.
The next round.
This turn. The end of their turn. So let them waste their time pinning, not doing damage when they're gonna just fucking catch a heart attack in 2 seconds.
I thought that shit took effect on your turn on this go.
It normally does, but their ability changed when it starts.
So it doesn't matter. I'm breaking out.
You're gonna get out. Don't worry about it. They're pinning you, but they're gonna get a heart attack in like 3 seconds, no matter.
all right. He pinned you, and because he has
He gets the full attack even though he moved.
no the other one. Only one of them full attacked. is his AC? Fucking bitch.
Only one hit.
It was 25. Went up to 29 because he has cover. But then you did protection from evil. And that protection from evil saved him from getting hit again just now. So the fucking spear came in and went. And a circle of energy circles around. And this
Who
one
used
tried to
protection of evil?
establish. Delanum did it on himself.
Wow, look at that.
Craze
Great minds.
Kumatoas are done. The turn is over. They are now coward.
They're now what?
They're now coward.
So what you're trying to say is they can't take no actions?
So now they're like looking at Kai and they're like it's so fucking hard to explain. They were fighting man hard still while he had intimidated them, and now they're like looking at him as looking like Abhaka, and they're like
They're about to get a freaking heart attack.
I'm so pissed off, son.
Seriously.
I can't wait till these things.
Rage and
All you see is
I can't wait for shit that's immune to fear.
rage
They're
and,
fucking
rage
thing.
and fear at the same time.
Rage and fear.
That's what I should have gave. I swear I should have gave him.
Cardiac arrest, son. Heart attack.
That's what I thought. Thought they were gonna go code blue. Just catch a heart attack, die. Some powerful emotions. Just gotta do some psychological, non-lethal damage.
What does Relatedom do?
Cries like a pussy. And it echoes through his suit.
The fuck would he do?
I can't save anybody.
He'd goad again. I know he'd goad again.
Why don't he just like lift
The mummy?
what's the name up?
I know he wants the money. He doesn't want the fucking mummy though.
Why don't he waste
Right.
his? Why
Would
don't
he
he spend the move action to pick up Zalarian so he can full attack?
He would aid you. He knows he can't reach the mummy. So he'd aid you with.
Or he would actually goad the mummy to attack him.
Can't go. He's got to be threatening the mummy.
So what about the other one?
Yeah, he can
Antagonize?
Antagonize.
with that water, he'll
1,
never be able
2,
to get
3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, it's mind affected. So is goad. The undead. It's immune to mind affected.
Damn, son. This dude relating him sounded mad free against like the undead, the major like enemies of like clerics everywhere. Good clerics everywhere.
Oh, can he cast when did he cast on this?
Shock and grass. He could do shock and grass. Oh, energized shield? He doesn't pay that
Do
though.
I go finally?
No.
Trust me, I want you in this fight really
No,
bad.
I know. I know he's waiting. I fucking
Sleep.
whatever. He's fucking.
Claudius actually went to sleep.
Nah,
He got paralyzed. He
this,
actually went to sleep.
this was a good battle, handicap, because we like been out two
You know,
main
he
board
delays.
members now. It's like a major handicap.
He'll just take his turn when it's needed. Move action, get up. Standard action, attack. Swift action, arcane strike.
How long are they going to be cowering for? 1 round, Kai?
One round. Then shaken.
Not stir.
Kyle.
I love the icon for cowering. They're losing their minds.
So you turn around. So like, got the enemies. They're cowering. You slice one. It's like ah, and then you see Kai like raise his weapons to go like bear down on him. And he's like, he glances at you and like looks to the like nods his head towards
attack the other one.
nods his head towards the one behind you. And Zolian understood that, and you turn around and go to face the other one because he's clearly got the one that you just hit. What'd you get? 10 plus. Yeah, that one hit. 6. It was round 6. All right, you got him on the. Was it the second attack? Where is it?
That was the first attack.
Let me get the second one.
I can't wait till 16s are crits for me.
Yeah, got him.
You see Kai like smack his sap
mango
down.
Yeah. That's some slick ass perception, man.
Yeah, it is me. I see it now. The way it was sticking to the glass and shit. Yo, that now I'm.
I love mango, man.
I know, me too, man. I fucking every time I get a shake, I always get a mango shake.
Same here.
Hey, they don't have that fucking mango shit at the QT anymore. Yeah, not at this one. I know. That was my favorite one.
So Kai smacks him across the head with his sap, and then
knocked him the fuck
using
out.
the force that using the force of him going going in one direction, he brings in his dagger right into it on the other side.
Yo, he hit him mad hard in the head of here. His head bopped this way and went into the dagger.
Hard to explain, but that nigga.
No, I know what you did. You basically went pop, pop, like.
Yeah.
Fucking knocked his head into the dagger.
Like it's like hammer and nail. He calls it hammer and nail, son.
Damn, he named this move. He's called a hammer and nail.
That shit's got like so. The after he drops him, he looks back at Claudius over his shoulder. And he's like,
Hold him in that big ass fish eye.
"That's right. Light him up, Claudius.
Light him up." I'm about to get this.
And his eyes focus on the true tone. That's that's flanking. He looks at the cool tone that's flanking Belinda.
I wish I could do what Mustang does from Fullmetal Alchemist.
Oh, that'd be godly.
Cynthia is gonna conserve her shit. She ain't gonna go crazy.
It did that to Lust.
I'm not counting anymore.
I remember that shit. That shit was godly.
They're shaking that thing.
That motherfucker was like so furious, burning her, torturing her son, like
over and over and over and over. That shit was torture, son.
Everybody feared him too, because Falcon's like their main weakness.
Yeah.
Everybody fear that. I mean, the main antagonist of the series, they fear that guy. So that.
That fire alchemy, no one else can ever learn it.
Nobody fuck with that fire alchemy.
Did you get this one? The one behind you?
Hawkeye was the reason. Hawkeye, like, she's the one who, like, the female girl, with the blonde hair, who's like always like shooting him and shit with him. I could have sworn like
Let him go somebody?
She knew the alchemist who put the formula for that alchemy on her back, and Mustang learned it. And I guess like they fell in love, they had like a little relationship, whatever. And then after learning it, he burned her back. So that no one else could ever learn it. So no one else could ever learn the alchemy, son. That nigga's so powerful.
Boom, the mummy casts a spell.
What is he casting?
The mummy?
Roll spellcraft. Fuck you.
The mummy is trying to hide. Are you serious right now?
22.
That's how it would be in real life, though. They got somatic components. He ain't got concealed spell
Man,
cast.
cast out Sanctuary.
Oh, you cast Sanctuary?
Yeah.
Are you switching
He
it?
does what? Sanctuary?
He said I
You
switched
assumed
it, nigga.
It was invincibility, nigga. You switched it to Sanctuary.
I don't even know if he has that. Nigga, you look at my shit. Get out of here.
They ask me the hand motions. There's like
Oh, when I do this, it's always.
That one, son.
invincibility, some kind of vanish, nigga.
Wait, what? What?
Hold that one.
All that once, though.
That nigga is dead, nigga. Look at that nigga's mouth.
That's that son. They let somebody up.
Yo, that's right. That's right. Got Colonel Mustang and
This motherfucker's god was
That
me.
the mummy looks at his head. Please, you better light him up, son. Don't give him a chance.
This guy's Bliptool Poop is not pleased with this guy.
Cut him up, son. He cut him off. Blood cut him off.
He doesn't know how good his spell is, man. So right now he's talking that good shit.
No, he knows his spell is shit.
He
He knows his spell is shit. No, he knows.
His God is protecting him.
He casts a spell and like you see his face stern and serious and like unwavering. No, your character's not a sanctuary spell. You have to roll a will save when you attack him with a spell. And if you fail, you can't attack him ever until the spell wears off.
Well, I guess I should roll my will save.
You should roll your will save now, yeah.
I'm going for my attack, so you want you to waste an action for it.
No, you have to call it before the fucking roll.
You won.
Alright, you won. You felt divine. You felt a force trying to prevent you from harming the mummy, but then you're like you break through the. You mentally break through the divine barrier that is like, you're like, no, your god. Yeah, basically what you just said. Like, your god is nothing to me. She has damn. He says she has forsaken you because you're getting hit again.
I'm a fucking Digidice this time. Fuck it.
Damn.
24 and 20.
Alright. Now give me
Rage touch tap.
give me a 46.
That nigga's done.
Give me
Don't even roll.
Give me a 46 and a 46.
Don't even roll. Alright. Let me roll for you. You want to? Yeah. Go for it. You know I got those good rolls.
He takes 5 damage.
Wait, how much is it? 66? 46 and another 46.
Yeah, I need them separate so I can.
Two sets of 46 because of the fire resistance Lewis has to do. And don't forget that 50% vulnerability, Lewis.
Yeah, I know he's vulnerable. I did that before.
4 6s, nigga. You're welcome.
I said to roll it separately, but that's okay. I'll just take the first 4.
Just take the first 4.
Yeah. 18 and 2.
Oh, I was supposed to do it separately. I don't listen. You remember
20.
that.
You took 20. 30. Take off 6 is 24.
Let me see what I would have done. Shit.
Those exclamation marks, though.
Yeah, that's final size.
And then
Designer technology, son.
6, then 3 is 9, and 3 is 12, and 4. 12 and 4. 16. Takes the half, so 24 minus 6.
Lewis is not ready for the players to
18
fight back with exclamation points. Oh, you would have got a 38? Dang. Nah. You gotta have.
So 2 more rays. Another one in his leg. It burns this big hole across its leg, comes out the other side of his leg, and another ray. This time in the abdomen. Actually, no. The last one was in the abdomen. This one's like up in his. This one's on its arm, on his shoulder. Burnt. He can't fight. Oh wait, he can swim. That's right.
5 foot over real quick. I'm about to finish this thing off, so.
He moved over there. Really quick. His eyes go.
Looks like Claudius, like when he did part to the side like that. That shit's got like, yeah, the way he's crashing, that shit's hot. That shit is so hot. I'm glad if he did his job, son. I'm not, he's done. Nigga cast 2 spells and blast this thing.
Did you keep that spell?
No, I'm not keeping it this time.
Oh, not this time.
He said this time. Yeah, I can't be wasting fucking more than 1 action point on 1 failure. This is freaking crazy. The smash this fucking counter.
That's all it is. It's so fucking wet, man. Kai, what are you fucking doing?
Oh shit, it is my gun. I'm looking at you guys.
Ow.
Yo, I've been like for like 3 minutes already. So that one's dead, so I'm gonna go in here. Actually, can I reach him?
No. Hold on.
I have Expeditious Retreat on, so.
Calm down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
You know that shit's happening. The nigga's going down.
Yeah, I know. I hope I hit. I want to hit him with the mummy rod so bad. I would have hit somebody with Mummy Rot.
They hope you hit this the other side.
Remember when Pentas caught that Mummy Rot? Oh, damn, everybody's close. You better roll a will save first.
It's not gonna hit.
Well, I know he's rolling everything but the will save.
Oh, a 19, that shit crit.
Wow.
That nigga's frightened before he dies.
He wants to roll that will save.
Yeah, give me the will save.
Alright.
Oh man, you better
Not a
forget
mind.
your
It's not a
will
mind.
save.
It's not a mind affecting effect. So don't add that charisma bonus.
Oh, what the fuck?
Really?
Yeah. Yeah.
Really? Hold on, let me look. Oh shit.
What resistance damage?
It's sanctuary. It's not fucking.
I only get will save. I get +7 against mind effect. Alright, so it's only +5. It's almost dead. I am not fucking rolling an action point. 17. That shit, he rolled like a 9. That shit beat it.
Yeah, that's what I got, 17 total.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm good. You see the fucking mace, the sap coming through. Smacks him across the head. Kai's uttering, "Your God has forsaken you. This day."
So you slap him with the sap,
Wait, I know it does non-lethal damage, so you're gonna try to body me.
and he looks at you and he's like, "You fool."
Oh, no, you wouldn't.
Nah, he's got this whole dramatic thing going. No take back. No take back, Siggy. No take back, Siggy. Nigga made a mistake. Kai was in the moment. In the moment, he said, psh, and he just realized his mistake at the last minute, like, oh shit.
Wow, Lewis is getting it today, so you see how happy Lewis is right now? Because he's dead.
Right? He declared it. And he role played it. All of that. He did all of it. He still didn't catch himself. No, you slapped him, cause, and he's like,
Oh my god.
Okay, because honestly, nothing changes besides the amount of damage that I would have done. Everything else stays the same if I would use my dagger. You're gonna keep it because you know Kai would not have forgotten that shit. You know Kai would not have forgotten that. But whatever.
you sure about that? He doesn't have knowledge of religion, and he has an intelligence and wisdom of 10, which is average. It's heat of the moment, you know.
Heat of the moment now, nigga. This nigga Claudius already.
This guy wants to roleplay 18 intelligence so bad. Like, this for gold.
They said these things already, and we fought undead already. Like, I would have known these things.
But you went through this whole thing.
You roll damage.
It's not even the right damage. It's not even the right damage. I should have rolled fucking. I should have actually rolled to see if it crit. I should have rolled to see if it crit.
You did the whole thing. It ain't my job to fucking say shit. That was your players let you you all need to blame each other for that shit. Cause you did.
I wasn't thinking of it. I just trusted his judgment, to be honest.
As soon as he said sap, everyone should have been like, wait. That's a team fuck up right there. I mean, you could say it, but I don't think he. It isn't.
And that guy's like, no. Hold back. I got this. Don't worry. That's what I'm seeing. I can't happen in the game. Because I'm like we said, a partnership with a goes in character.
This shit's unbelievable right now. And Lewis is letting it happen because he knows. He knows.
Oh, he wants to zombie run you with some of that thing.
Exactly. He wants to use something on me. He wants to bot me. That's unbelievable. That's unbelievable.
Get disintegrated like in a day or two, a couple of days.
Alright, Lewis.
Don't worry. Once Claudius get those few levels, level 4, break enchantment, you'll be alright. I think break enchantment cures that shit.
Try to grab a blade and miss.
It's a curse. That shit will work.
No, it's 20-foot speed on the wall.
Level 4.
Oh, yeah, on the wall. So you're doing 1, 2, 3, 4.
You know who that happened to, Kai?
What's the damage on the
Yeah, Mummy Rook Panthers.
On what?
That's his character.
Really?
Yeah.
Electricity.
Dante eventually ended up learning break enchantment to take that shit off.
Damn.
Because you need a little that spell to get that shit off.
76,
Level
but
4
it's just a
spell.
straight line. You hope he dodges it.
He's gonna dodge it. He has evasion.
I know he has evasion.
So I'm gonna do lightning bolt.
If you make me
I
two
was
digits
just
on
like,
that turn.
Delorian's, you know, sees what's going on, and he looks up at you and goes, "God, I have faith that you would dodge this." And I'm gonna shoot a lightning
Duck!
Oh shit. Oh shit, this nigga is godlike. You know I'ma dodge it.
Are you keeping the spell? Are you keeping the spell?
I do a slow-mo backflip barking over the fucking electric bolt, son.
Hold on, I'll describe this. Hold on. Roll your evasion. Are you rolling this DC? Save DC? Or just keep
Look
it?
at loose, look at loose. Look at loose.
Oh, rolling. Will save. The sanctuary. Sanctuary.
Sanctuary.
Is it not the range for sanctuary?
God damn.
No.
Yeah, it works on spells too.
Even if you're far away though?
Yeah, if you direct a spell towards the enemy, it's you get a will save. Yeah. Actually, no, wait. He probably didn't even need it. Just, yeah.
I thought he was out of the radius of sanctuary.
No,
bolt. Well, if that's not, if they're not keeping on hitting you, save them.
Any creature. Oh, it's creature touch. You could put it on other people. Damn. All right. It's an abjuration spell. Any opponent attempting to strike or otherwise directly attack the warded creature, even with a targeted spell, must attempt a will save. If the save succeeds, the opponent can attack normally and is unaffected by that casting of the spell. If the save fails, the opponent can't follow through with the attack. That part of the action is lost, and can't directly attack the warded creature for the duration of the spell. So yeah, it was a lightning bolt trying to get him in the path. So, but you passed the will save.
Okay,
You passed the will save anyway. You do well for the DC.
Wait, what are you saying?
Roll.
So he doesn't have to roll sanctuary? What?
Is that a DC of the spell?
It's like
Is that the DC of the spell? 17 plus his castellum? I mean,
you want me to what?
Do I still have to roll a reflex or no?
Yeah, roll a reflex. He did 17 plus 3 is 20. Damn, he made that DC dumb high. 20 plus, what's your intelligence?
oh, you passed that shit.
Of course I did.
5 to 25. You get, oh, you got it right on the dot. What did I get? I got a 16 plus
What was the DC? 22 or some
20.
shit?
Damn, he only beat 22.
Oh, he had to be 22. Oh,
76. Kai got it on the dot. And fucking the mummy was off by 3. The mummy was off by 3 fucking points. Mummy was off by 3 points.
Careful of that shit. Like,
This is your time, son. Delorian's like, chill, God. I have faith that you dodge this, son.
that shit almost got his ass.
Shoots a lightning bolt. He's got time. I can see him kind of jump up in the air, like backwards.
Twist his fucking body like some Spider-Man fucking bullshit.
He said Spider-Man 3, Spider-Man 2.
And his boot gets torn at the toe.
He said he did that.
Jumping backwards. That should go past the hit.
Basically, yeah, you hit Kai, your speed, you rush through the water. The water's like trailing behind you as you leap out the water and you run towards the mummy. And in your excitement and passion, you're like, ah! You slap him across the face. And you slap him across the face with the sap, and then you go, and you look at your sap, and you're like, oh shit. As you have your oh shit moment, and you're ready to like, you're like focusing on the mummy to see what to see what he would counter strike with. Freaking, you hear Zalarian call out, Kai, I have faith you'll dodge this. Here comes a lightning bolt. And then you hear him cast, Moros. Shinji!
Like a lance or some shit.
So you hear Shinji Raijin, and then you freaking you turn around and then you see the bolt coming. You leap, you jump. It's like you're free falling backwards, and then you flip over the lightning bolt, and the lightning bolt's like fucking walking its way down the hall. Meanwhile, as the mummy was staring blankly at you and was ready to do something in return, like its eyes widen as the fucking lightning bolt comes towards it and goes, and he's like, and it's like standing there like this, like, and fucking smoke comes out of his mouth and his body, and it's standing there. It's just, actually, it doesn't even fall. It just stands there.
What? It doesn't disintegrate?
What'd you roll? What's your damage? You didn't even roll damage yet.
Yeah, it doesn't really disintegrate.
76.
Well, you rolled 86 Lewis?
4, 6, 14, 19.
To have a DC of 25 without a roll. Oh, he 11. Never mind. He did boost it.
25.
Damn. They don't have a Constitution score, so
31 points of electricity damage.
How much?
31.
31. Nice. What was that, 86?
So yeah, its body is there. It looks pretty crisp, and
Kai nudges it with the ball of the sap.
You go to nudge it, and as you nudge it, its body and like its equipment drops on top of the ashes.
Oh shit! Kai turns around, looks over his shoulder, and he goes, "Nice work, Zalarian. Nice work."
Mark of Doom. That motherfucker still got the last laugh, son. Damn, 1 point of damage. Fuck you, god damn. Nah, I rolled Mark of Doom, and it was like 1 point of fucking damage.
Damn. Yo, Lou's been rolling high for my freaking mark of damage, whatever. He rolled 5 twice. Mark of Doom, whatever.
All that's left is this crazy ass coup.
It's Millennium's turn now, son. Let's finish this encounter, son. Yo, we should just skip through this encounter, son. You know it's gonna get freaking gang raped.
Well, I want resources to be.
Basically. Resources. This guy want resources used up. We ain't gonna use any.
Claudius,
Pretty much.
Claudius,
Your turn.
Claudius,
I'm not using more resources.
Claudius,
It's
what are you
my turn
doing?
now?
Yeah.
Claudius, is that the only dude alive left?
That's the only
right
one.
there? Yep. I'm doing an acid dart.
All right. Do your acid dart. Damn, roll your attack.
Yeah. Just dude Lewis said that shit was canon though. I'm tight. Can't believe let the sap shit go, son. That's like.
I like that moment. That moment was very realistic, though. It was like mad exciting.
It was.
And then he's like, he had his oh shit moment. It was like I feel like it was like in a movie. Like he had his oh shit moment, and then like Lauren was like, and he was like, oh.
Thanks, on top of his body. Lewis, did a man hit? Range touch that? I know they get like a whole bunch of penalties, so I don't know.
Damn, that actually missed.
Alright. I'm done. I'll move.
Kai.
Yeah. I'm gonna move here. I rolled this 9. Probably didn't hit. 1, 2. I'm trying to move here. To flank.
Alright, so 1, 5, 9, 13. 13. It's gonna take up 13 squares.
Even with a jump? Somewhere in between?
1. I roll a jump.
Just trying to get there with one fucking turn. With that, I mean one action, one move action.
3. Yeah, he's got it. 3,
You did a running
4,
jump?
5,
Yeah,
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Alright, yeah, there you go. And then he rolls on 19 there, that hit. That's sap damage?
Yeah. Yep. If it's a D6, it's definitely sap damage. Intimidate, I'm gonna roll it because he's already been intimidated once. 19. That nigga's fucking scared out of his mind. This fight is over.
Yeah. Fight is over. Because he can't. He's coward, and then after being coward, Zalarian's right there.
Yeah, and then you gotta your full
Actually, are you attacking it twice?
Full attack
Yeah,
on
he's
back
attacking it
AC.
twice. Well,
That
no, he's
nigga's
attacking it.
opened up.
Hold on. I totally forgot. He's attacking it twice, and he's killing it probably. I still gotta roll Mark. I still gotta roll Mark of Doom shit.
Oh yeah, every time you do something. So in that case, why not have Kai kill? It's a cure moderate wounds potion. You'd be right.
Who the heck did Claudia?
That should I have like Lou says recently. Worn off already?
Nope.
No.
No, that guy was like 10th level, some shit like that. Maybe like 5th level, probably have practice spellcaster or some shit like that.
Alright. Battle over.
So this is part 1 of session done? Or are we done all together?
No, let's keep going. What the fuck you talking about?
I hope so. I mean, I want to. I'm just, y'all be looking mad funny sometimes.
No, I'm good. Let's do it.
Alright, so I'm gonna go grab food real quick and I'll be right back. Food where? It's like over there. At the cafeteria.
God damn it.
But it's gonna be like real fast anyway. They're going to QT real fast. Oh yeah?
Yeah, QT's like 5. It's like 2 minutes from my house. It's down the block.
So what, we taking like a 10-minute break?
We have to take like a quick intermission, yeah.
Right now. Let's go. What's his
Yeah, loot. Time to loot.
Oh, wait for Samuel.
Sure.
He said, sure. Alright, so the characters are spending time with that loot.
Yeah, you know, all this time, I mean, it's not like I ever felt the spell crap, but I was running 16, so it should have been plus 18. I forgot about the 8 signals plus 2 and shit.
Alright, who did? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. That's right.
I was running 16s all the time instead of 18s. But I never felt anything anyway, so it's all good.
Ooh, and he had that shit. Beast. Alright, he had a divine scroll. He had a stone. He had some sort of magic stone. His bracers, his armor, and his pincher staff all have magic ores on it.
How many items is that? 4?
1, 2, 3, 4.
4? Alright.
And does
So
anybody have read magic prepared?
I should. Is it a beginner spell? I think it is.
If you have read magic prepared, it doesn't matter.
No, I mean,
You don't have read magic. I don't think anybody is. Man, if she doesn't, then it's spellcraft checks.
Hold on. I'm gonna see if it's a beginner spell. If that's the case, then I have it.
No, hold on. Nobody has read magic. Alright, well, nobody has read magic.
It's in my beginner spell list though, and I'm a spontaneous spellcaster.
Oh, you have it as a beguiler.
That's a beginner, yeah.
Oh, I forgot. It's you're spontaneous. Yeah, alright, then, yeah, do that.
Alright, yeah, so I can read magic.
Alright, so you grab the scroll, you read the magic. It's a divine scroll. It's all divine magic, so the only one it's useful for is Valenum and Cynthia. Cynthia will take it, but the spells that are on it are 2 dispel magics, 2 inflict moderate wounds.
Yeah, the dispel magic is divine also?
Yeah.
I couldn't use that shit. Alright, what else?
2.
Well, you guys write it down since I'm not taking it.
Yeah, 2 inflict moderate wounds and 2 silence.
That's always very
2
useful.
silence because.
Keep that in mind, Ricky, since you always play Valenum's character. Silence is good against enemy spellcasters.
God, he had silence the whole fucking time.
They used that shit on us once. I'm sure you remember.
So that's what he should have done during that fucking fight. He should have fucking threw a silence in the middle of that room.
Yeah.
I forget. No, I forget shit too. I forgot some of his equipment.
He didn't expect Claudius to whoop his ass and fucking two-shot him almost. He didn't expect that. You know you're there. Claudius doesn't act that way. Claudius doesn't usually attack that way. You didn't expect that, man.
No, I put silence on his scroll because I planned to use it. That's why I had it on there and I forgot about it.
Yeah. Alright, let me roll my checks down. 4, right? 4 checks? Okay,
Yeah,
first
4
one failed.
checks. 4 checks.
Well, maybe the first one
pass.
Oh, what was it for?
I don't know. You said it's 4 items.
No,
The
I
same
know,
order
but
you
pick.
mentioned them?
I want to know which one it failed on.
The same order you mentioned them before? Like that.
I'll just go. All right, I'll go left to right. That was for the pincher staff.
Alright, ate another. I gotta ate another from Solarian, so it's a 23.
Faint evocation aura.
Alright, next. 36.
+1 light fortification chitin armor.
That sounds cool.
Well, chitin as in like a chitinous shell of like a bug or a beetle or.
Does
Well,
it show us
well,
about
in his case,
failure?
in his case, it was armor made from lobster shells.
Awesome. Does it have arcane spell failing on it?
Yes.
Never mind. Next.
I think it's medium armor. Yeah, it is medium armor.
33.
That's the braces.
Listening to the reasons. All good.
Half caster level. Makes
So
it.
I'm kind of getting on making items right now. So, let's go. That cloak is really holding me back.
I'm not gonna like this, but
Saw that shit then.
but it does give Claudius a clue as to what class the no, you passed.
No.
This will give you a clue as to what class the mummy was. It's a pair of van braces constructed of blackened steel, and the way it's shaped is like it's on the forearms, and it looks like a lobster claw. So it's like it comes out like that. So it looks like blackened lobster claws. And it's got like the holy symbol of the goddess on both of them as well. But the van braces augment the protection granted to the Inquisitor by the protection judgment. While under that judgment's effects, the Inquisitor gains a sacred bonus both to CMD and on checks made to cast spells defensively.
So this dude was an Inquisitor?
Yep.
Get the fuck out. I thought it was a cleric. That was pretty dope.
So it's only good for Inquisitors. Rick's son, man.
Sorry, Solarian. Maybe this next one.
You saw it.
What's the next one? I got a 39, the last one.
The stun stone.
What?
Oh, stun stone?
I'm not.
What?
Solarian, I'm gonna cast deafness on you. So you can cast spellcraft to detect magic on the staff. That's the one that I failed. I'm gonna do deafness and add another on you.
It is a.
So you get a +4 to your spellcraft.
It is a glowing purple crystal. It can be thrown as a ranged attack for range increment of 20 feet. When it strikes a target or a hard surface, it shatters in a burst of sound and light. Every creature in a 10-foot radius spread is outlined in fairy fire, takes 1d8 sonic damage, and must make
that's good for invisible creatures.
And must make a DC 13 Fortitude save. Will be stunned for 1 round.
That's pretty good too. Like stun is the main effect, but if motherfuckers are invisible, you can see them. Throw it out there. Fairy fire on their invisible items. Yeah. Do a spellcraft Solarian on the staff, because I didn't pass on that one. You got a +4 bonus from a deafness and aid another. I don't even have to roll for aid another. That shit is like automatic pass. So you get a 10 plus what? 29 plus 4, so that's. Oh, with my +4? Oh. That's probably not enough. And what about, what's her name? Cynthia. She could do that +1 shit on you too. 30.
+1 pincher staff. Yes.
Okay, well, oh, that shit has reach. What is that?
Pincher staff. It's a +1 pincher staff.
And it's on reach? I thought it was like a regular staff.
No, it's a unique Kuatoa weapon. They use it to hit you with it. It does one.
It's an exotic weapon, though, right?
Yeah, it's exotic weapon. Does 1d10 damage.
But still, though, it's a free attack.
Does 1d10 damage and it can entangle you. You get stuck in it. There's a chance you
Oh
can.
shit! So you could trip and entangle motherfuckers?
I think there's a picture.
That shit sounds dope. Hold on, do you say you could also trip?
I know it. I know it entangles. I don't know about tripping.
What are those scrolls that
All right, see what this. Yeah, there it is. There's a good picture.
what are those scrolls copies into? Make them proficient with it.
The guy in the middle is holding it.
Weapon familiarity is a level 1 spell. Weapon familiarity.
You can probably have Cynthia make a bunch of those scrolls.
Yeah, that's true.
And that's just pretty easy.
Here's another. Oh, here's another picture. I like this one.
What's the stats of the weapon?
Here's another pincher staff. This one, yeah, it's another one.
And what are the stats for them? Like
I like the way that one looks better, actually.
Damage. Oh, that one looks pretty cool. The second picture.
So yeah, so like they hit you with it, and then like you get caught like a lobster claw, pretty much. You get caught, and they hold you still.
How much damage it does and stuff?
Does 1d10 damage.
And crit times 3.
I think it's times 2 crit.
Times 2. 19,
Yeah, it's times 2 crit. Pincher staff. 1d10 bludgeoning damage. Threatens on a critical hit on a natural 20. Deals double damage. Has a 10-foot reach. Cannot be used against adjacent opponents, so it's like a polearm. If it hits an opponent that's at least small, but no larger than large size, so basically between small and large size creatures, if it hits, you can attempt to start a grapple as a free action without provoking an attack of opportunity. If the wielder wins the grapple check, the staff has you in a hold, and it deals 1d10 damage each round that they maintain the hold.
Oh, that shit is dope. You heard that, Solar?
What?
That shit, like, it grapples that thing.
Yeah.
And if you pass
Actually,
the
it's
grapple,
great.
each
You
round
hit
that you
somebody,
get
it
the
grapples
grapple,
them, and it deals damage every fucking
it
round.
does damage on top of that. It does 1d10 damage each freaking round on top of that when you're grappling people. That's pretty good to keep people on a lockdown.
Oh yeah, especially if they have 5 foot. Especially if they can. Especially if they don't have reach.
And
They can't like get closer to you. They have to try and escape the staff. So you're sitting there and still dealing damage.
I hope Watson likes this weapon. I doubt that he will, but that sounds like a very good tank weapon. I hope he does. I've never even seen that weapon before. That's actually pretty cool.
I don't think you've ever fought a Kuatoa before.
How much it cost?
Huh? The pincher
That's a
staff?
lot of money.
Pincher staffs? No, I'm saying you've never fought Kuatoas before.
Oh yeah, I never fought a Kuatoa.
This is like their signature weapon.
Mm.
Very strong, like high level fighters and clerics usually wield this.
And that shit is magical too. +1. Good game.
Well, in this case, a high level inquisitor has it. Didn't get a chance to use it though. Wait a second.
Oh god, here we go.
Reach! You can't time him, sir. You can't time him. It's too late.
Oh my god, I know, you're right. I'm so mad right now. He would throw that in my face. He'd be like, "You can't time him that. You didn't let me time him."
He had reach on the line.
He should have rolled
He
that.
reach.
Should have rolled acrobatics.
Wait, no. Yeah, it's in the water though.
He wasn't in the water when you went up to him. Or it wasn't.
Oh,
Yeah. He was right. Look at where he's at. He was right here.
There's no water here.
There's water, but it's not like it wasn't up to his thighs. It was like his ankles.
But shit's in the gig on roll.
Everything in that square room was deeper water. Everything in the hall wasn't. So he would have had to roll in acrobatics, and then I would have gotten
2 mistakes, man. Silent screws.
2 mistakes.
Cost you dearly, man.
I know, I gotta pay attention.
At least I feel bad, man. At least you handicapped Claudius for 4 rounds, though. Like, went longer than what it should have.
For real. I was like, damn, he's paralyzed that long?
And we wasted, and even with those
He got
mistakes,
damaged?
even with those mistakes, we still wasted, like, more resources than I would have liked to.
Please. I'm gonna heal up later for tonight.
Faded them both.
Oh my god, this thing is moving, dog.
Alright, so now he's moving forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Calm down, Rick. Trying to fucking make sure all his shit's in order. peeks around the corner, gives the signal, to come forward. You see him like checking the walls and the floors and everything, making sure there's no traps.
Yeah, you got fucking better.
So everybody, your characters are all free to. Yeah, you guys are free to move, place wherever you want your characters to be.
To be?
Yeah, like you can, like move your own character, so I know what spot you're in.
Oh, sure.
I'll move Cynthia and Belinda.
I'm gonna be the last man in the back. Or actually, that's probably not a good idea. Where is he? I'll be over here. What does he see? If there's a door there, we're gonna move up a little bit more.
All right, calls you guys down.
Move Belinda because I want to move up there.
So Kai turns to you guys and he's like, I've taken a glance inside. He's like, it's that room I was in earlier. It's that huge chamber with this massive statue of the goddess. He's like, now I've only been able to glance in there for several seconds, and I don't see any. There were Kuatoas in there, but now they're no longer there. At least I don't spot any. I don't spot or hear any.
Just gotta put when you get freaking caught, let him get silent, like.
You see the entrances that you're living around the room. There's someone else.
He's like, I don't see anything on this lower level other than stairs that lead up to the upper balcony. So it's possible they're up on that balcony. So I can't see up there though.
We don't have that time.
It's like, so how do you guys want to handle this?
I don't know, but you move swiftly. You don't want to stealth.
So should I just walk in alone? There's obviously a secret door here. Well, let me at least hit the secret door. So he's like,
how many were you able to spot?
He's like, I saw nothing in there.
There it is.
He's like, from my initial glance. He's like, I was just using my gloves. He's like, I'm gonna need to go in there to look around some more.
Well, we have to continue going this way. You come this far.
So he's alright. So he starts looking around for the secret door. Takes 10. Within moments he finds it. He's like, here we go. And he presses like a hidden button on one of the frescoes along this hallway. And he pushes it in. As he pushes it in, the door before him slides open. Slides open and he moves in and he hides behind this pillar. He hides behind this pillar and tries to look around pretty much.
Alright.
And he tells you guys to wait around the corner, out of line of sight. And he'll give you a signal to come in. Godlike, son. He said, fuck you, this guy. He didn't drink one of the. He doesn't have any. He ran out. You're stupid. Oh, listen.
Oh, he's like, he got messed up in the ground. You're like,
Yo, this guy's stealth is only +9. This guy's stealth is only +9.
Yep.
Lewis,
Two
for
goes
real?
down, two goes down the face of this concert. There's
Yeah, wait. It looks like Claudia's going all freaking stealthy and shit. And this guy Kai has +9. Claudia has like +25.
Well, then, yeah, it would be.
It's very
Oh, wow.
ridiculous. I think Claudia's is kind of freaking stealth instead, man. I didn't know freaking this guy sucked at stealth, man. Even though he's the rogue of the party. And yo, like Claudia's gonna do the stealth, man. It's the +9. The fuck?
Oh, are you serious? Like,
Yeah, fuck it. We'll let Kai do
I was
this
gonna
shit.
say, he's been doing it the whole time.
That's true, right? That's true.
Unless you want to give him one of your elixirs of hiding. Because he ran out of them.
Yeah, I'll give him one. Well, I think I have one left, right?
Yeah, you have one left. Oh, well, if you're giving him one, I'll just add another 10 to that then.
damn, son. It's like Zion, son.
He's got his music on it.
The feels, though.
He's crying shit, dude. Look at this dude's body. Come back from this. Must be easy. No! Don't let his body here. You that savages? God. It's the only thing we can do. See that? His head and his body. It's all lies. We all die down here. It has to be that way. But promise me, Zion. Promise me to come back to me. We'll come back. We'll come back. I took his gun son and put that shit on my back, nigga. Strap it on. Tie it up real quick just in case. I do that shit, son. Why you cock blocking, nigga? Damn, son. I have a couple minutes of fame to let you juice me.
You could. I just putting it on here so everybody could hear it.
No, don't want to hear it, bro. You want to hear it. Yo, when's your time, man?
He says, slow motion Zino getting stabbed. Everybody's like, no.
That's pretty epic, though. That's a pretty dope song.
You hear one final blast from Scarlet. Valerian, you see, he's got his helmet on, but you see, like, the tear roll down his neck outside his helmet. He got mechanical tears. he cries oil. he cries oil, man. he shed oil. Shed oil. Oil came out of his head.
It's like vampires and true blood, they cry blood.
They cry blood. They cry the oil, son. Hold on, let me add it. He said Elzir waiting in the because he's dead too.
I know Kyle would have been like, I'm doing active perception, Lewis.
See, this shit I know he probably would do. He'd probably do something with unseen children.
He just got
Oh,
his son
thank
just
you.
walk in
Jesus
the room.
Christ.
He
Well-
just got in the room. Taking his sweet ass time. Samuel.
It's not down here? Whoa.
Blooper? That was a blooper?
I remember, I don't know if you were, I don't know if I was saying this if you were around, but you forgot. This is this is one of those, we were playing Final Fantasy.
What's up, Dharma?
Yeah,
Oh yeah, because he's always talking about dicks.
Because Doma was like, under her, give me that dick.
Oh yeah.
But the way you said it, it sounded like you said, give me that dick. So then every time I do it, if I got one, mess around, like,
He would say that. It's like, give me that dick.
that dick. That shit be so funny, man.
Oh my god,
Oh,
shit.
man. What's for John? He's watching something like you. You want to watch my ass on it?
All right. Kai,
Watch my ass. Oh,
I had it where we had it where you got to the end of. Oh, he's not even fucking paying attention. He's talking.
Man, later, not paying attention. X beat up.
For real, I'm just gonna keep controlling this guy. Anyway.
Actually, that don't mean shut him. You know what will hurt him? I like items stuffed. You got 20% less of the loot.
Oh, you back?
What's up?
Kai got to the end of the hall.
I'll come back.
Yeah, for real.
No, you don't have to backtrack. You don't have to backtrack. What the fuck? Oh my god. I'm pretty sure we did nothing that serious.
Yeah,
I'm not backtracking.
You know what else check? What the fuck? You're supposed to be on scout.
You're scouting? Yeah, I have to tell you because you're
I
scouting.
staff by myself. You guys should be staying up ahead and do whatever the hell you do. My disguise is probably going to be blown anyway. You know what I mean? I mean, my disguise, my stuff is going to be blown. My disguise won't be. So it's like, what the hell?
I forgot about that shit. You got your disguise shit. I forgot.
So I felt like if my stealth is too good, then what's the point of disguising? I mean, I don't know. If I'm sneaking and shit, they don't even see me. Alaska, what are you doing here? Like, I don't know. Like, I just more cause for suspicion. I don't know.
Point taken. I feel like a disguise.
I still have the disguise.
Yeah, alright. Do your shit. Dude, I'll take back my freaking potion. I'm not giving it in.
Oh, okay.
Lewis.
Like, give me that shit back.
I was gonna give you one of my stealth potion, but obviously you don't need it then.
No, so I don't really need it. Not really. I mean, it's good to have, I'm sure, but I don't need it right now. It's not like that's my only way of infiltrating. Yeah.
You didn't miss much. You found a secret door, and you just hid behind that pillar. That's the only thing that happened.
You did the gloves to look on the other side. You realized where you were at. You were on the lower level of that huge chamber. You didn't see or hear anything inside.
Don't forget your food.
You didn't hear or see anything inside. It's eerily quiet, and then you moved in. I had it where you moved in. But if
it's eerily quiet. So I guess those two harpooners did their job.
They're probably by the web, trying to get through the web shit.
Let's hope so.
Let's hope so, right?
Eyes of the Ava would be awesome right now, so I could look around, make sure.
I don't got that shit.
KO time. Alright, Kai at this point, he's going to, I don't see anyone, you said, right? And that
you don't
green
see
shit
or
is
hear.
obviously water and
Yeah,
stuff.
it's water. Or let me
leading up to the
describe.
statue.
I'll describe the chamber.
The chamber?
Yeah. It chamber is there's a 70-foot high statue of a lobster-headed and lobster-clawed woman that dominates the whole chamber. Its eyes glow with a bright crimson that illuminates the room. An iron-railed balcony rings the room at a height of 30 feet above a pool of water, which is where you're at. A stairway leads up to a platform directly across the chamber that encircles the midsection of the statue. A few feet below its massive crustacean claws. The balcony follows the walls 3/4 of the way around the chamber, and to the east and west are stairs leading both up and down. About 30 feet above this balcony is another balcony, which extends only halfway along the left and right walls. Frescoes of bloody sacrifices, mostly stylized Kuatoas carrying dismembered body parts, cover the walls. Every single Kuatoa depicted is facing the lobster statue. So the big star is the statue. You're on the lower level, so those are pillars, and where you see the dotted lines, that's the balcony above you. So you're like underneath. You're like underneath the. You're at the base of the statue, pretty much.
How far above is the balcony?
30 feet.
30 feet? Alright.
So and
that's
these
like that's the other floor you said,
and
right?
these right here are slender pillars that's holding up the first balcony, and these are the stairs that lead up to the first balcony.
Where the stairs at that leads to the balcony upstairs? Right there on the
Right there on the
left sides. Oh, this one? There? Yeah.
There and there. Now that's
the stairs in the middle leads up to the statue, right?
That's the lower level. Well, the base of the statue is right there.
The base of it, but the stairs
And
in
it
front
goes
of it is leading up to the top of the statue,
here's
right?
here's the next level up. So like Kai would be underneath here. He's standing right here underneath it.
Right.
You got what I'm saying now?
So if we went up the freaking thing, what's that thing called again? The right in the second level. It'll be like the second map to the right. Right.
This map. All right. This map here is the lower level.
Right.
All you have to do is if you scroll to the right, you will get the level up, and if you keep scrolling to the right, you'll get the last. You get the last level.
Goes all the way to like the third level.
Yeah.
Cool. All right, now I understand this map. Because I was like, huh? It's like so Kai is going to no wonder it's all blurry in the bottom on like the right map.
Yeah, because that's like the it's like the bottom.
Yeah. Okay, that's pretty cool. I like this map. Kai's gonna move. Actually, I'm not gonna move at all. I'm gonna use the unseen servant to walk in the water and try to make like sounds of footsteps. See if like he's basically gonna hit the one like to like to have him move around to see if that people shoot arrows at it or something. Yeah, people try to like people react to it. It's pretty.
Why is this site loading so fucking slow?
This looks like the final room. And Kai's gonna give it a javelin.
Google's being made stupid right now.
The song is that. The song sounds broken.
You ever play Ball in Vegas?
No.
They play this in a pep boy. It's called Johnny Guitar.
They always play good music, son. That's where Bioshock got it from.
Huh?
Like, you know how the animations, like the animations, like the advertisements? Like, you know, it's weird. That little fucking character who, like, you know what I'm talking about. I never played the game, but he's like that little fucking guy. He, like, always has his hand up, pointing to, like, some advertisements or shit.
If you have a PC,
they got that shit from fucking Bioshock got it from them. I think they came out first.
If you have a PC, they have Fallout Vegas for PC. Play it for PC. Play both of them for PC. God, that game is so fucking broken.
I hate open world games though.
Oh my god.
Like that. That's just open world OD.
I like the fact that I like the adventure. I get to explore the world like the land and the that's why I like it so much.
Alright.
It's so in depth.
I always felt like it was an MMO without any friends.
You get companions in the game, so
yeah, but it's like that's what I mean. It's like an MMO without really anybody else. It's a whole bunch of like it's just you. You level up, you gain skills and shit, but like it's all you. There's nobody else around. Like I don't know.
Like type in Mysterious Stranger, so that's one of the best perks to get in the game. So.
What's the name of that game you're talking about?
Fallout
Vegas. Falling on the Vegas.
No, Fallout
Vegas. Oh, this one. Yeah. You've seen the game before. Yeah, I played that shit. I love that game.
Alright, Kai, you send your unseen servant to the center, well, towards, across the pool.
He can only go a certain amount of feet, so... but he's formless. He's formless, so he doesn't have, like, difficult terrain.
Oh, yeah, he can only go 25 feet. 25 feet.
Okay, so as he goes out 25 feet, I try to get closer to him without breaking cover. So I try to stay out of sight while he makes noise in sight, if that makes sense. In case anyone's looking down from the other floors.
Alright, roll your stealth.
Yo, we're in the basement right now. That means that everyone else should be in the first floor right now. Where we were at before, right? You should have given me that potion, son. I might need it. Do you? Need it? Take it if you need it. If you gave it to me before, then I drank it. Yeah, I was just being greedy, but if you need it, I will give it to you. Yeah. 23.
But these guys are highly perceptive, so I feel like they're gonna see through it anyway. I don't know. It's worth a try. Every couple of feet, I get to re-roll it anyway.
Maybe Claudia should be stealthing with you. That dude has plus 25 to stealth.
Actually, it's take 10. We're not even in combat. I don't need to roll. Every time you tell me to roll, I like roll because you said roll, but I could take 10 on that because we're not in combat.
Are you taking 10? So 29?
Yeah.
Alright.
That song sounds so broken.
It sounds like music like from the 40s, 50s.
That is the greatest ever, son.
If anybody played Bioshock Infinite, that's what it reminds me of.
Oh, of course, baby. You already fucking know, son. There's this guy here who doors across from me, son. He started playing this one. I'm sorry. I didn't expect him to be playing this music because he was Caucasian. But he wasn't just Caucasian. He was like Caucasian. Like, he looked like he'd never seen a black person. So I was like, why is he listening to music from Ella Fitzgerald, son? I was like, oh my god, it's playing Louis Armstrong in the room. I was like, yo, you know when I told him with this music? He's like, yeah, when? And I was like, you ever played Bioshock? This nigga's jaw dropped, hit the floor so fucking loud, son. It was godlike. We had a moment, son. We had a moment. Bioshock put me on to like the classics. I cannot believe I thought old music was whack. You know what I mean? Like, oh my god.
It's not. I love old music.
It's not. It's so broken.
The lyrics back then, man. Like real freaking lyrics.
Yeah, that had substance.
They had substance.
Yeah, they were singing about something. You know what I mean?
Blues now, man, is just making up bullshit.
That's for real.
All music, I don't listen to it for the tune.
Yeah, for a beat or some shit.
The beat. And you're not even because of the fucking words.
Yeah.
They repeat the same shit over and over again.
Pretty much. It's a shame.
Alright. Well, you're behind that pillar. And this
And I can go under the water to get cover.
let me see how deep that water
Couldn't I,
is.
like, go so low that I'm just, like, barely skimming the surface of the water and then, like, come up when I need air and go back down?
What if they all underwater waiting for you?
I'll know that now.
That never happened, like, where we were at before.
I don't know, I thought it was shallow. Yeah, you're right, I should have learned from my fucking...
Like, a whole bunch of people came out of nowhere, like, under the waters.
Yeah, it was just one.
Oh, the mummy.
Just the mummy, he's the only one that came out. This guy trying to bother me, son.
More than one.
This guy's like, the whole family came out the water and ate your ass.
It's just shallow pool of water. It's 2
I
squares.
think it was deep.
It's 2 squares of movement to move into a square, and DC for acrobatics is 2 higher, and it's -2 on stealth. So your stealth is 27 in the water at take 10. But you get there, and you don't spot or hear anything unusual, and your unseen servant's basically splashing around over here, and nothing seems to be reacting to it.
Could I have him throw the javelin? No, never mind, don't let him throw it. He's gonna just hold on to it.
I hope you're inspecting your surroundings. Any clues where we have to go, whatever.
Yeah, of course. Do I hear anything? Do I hear any movement coming from anywhere above me, around me?
Sure looks mad suspicious.
Kai looks back down the hallway from where he's at, and he gestures to the Lidnum that it looks clear. If it's it looks clear. Seems clear. No, it is clear. He's sure of himself.
Alright, so I guess Valenum is going in there? And everyone else?
No. Kai, at that point, Kai's unsure on what
what to do next. So he's gonna go. He likes to. Where's Claudius? Could Claudius come to the door? Could you put Claudius here?
Did you call for him?
I did now.
So you did a whisper towards Valenum, who turned around and told Claudius to go up ahead.
Yeah. Not a whisper, more like a fucking innuendo gestures. Yeah, like words. And then Claudius goes like, what's up? Like basically he looks at you like, you need me to go there or anything?
Just him or
And I gesture for Claudius to keep eyes on me, basically. So if that includes you having to come out a little bit, then you should do so, basically. Because I'm going to try to make my way up the stairs. Alright, Louis, I'm going to do a stealth check. And I'm going to hide in this pillar. Do I get a better view there from where, like, Kai is at?
Right.
Also, I think Claudius... And I'm going to take 10. 10 plus 25, 35.
Alright.
So Valenum should be at the entrance of the door in case, because he expects him to do what he did last time when he got in trouble. Right. Go Valenum by the door. Cynthia would be right behind him, and then Valenum. I don't know how y'all set up, but.
Alright.
I think Valenum is next to Valenum. And then Cynthia. You going up the stairs? Yeah, I'm gonna go see what it's like on the second level. Alright, in the second level, we were in the second level before, weren't we?
Yeah.
We were. We went around because the harpooners went to go get people to come through the web. But there's nothing down here that we have to check, no store or whatever, no? No, that's just where they were training and praying to the fucking statue. Oh, okay.
Alright.
Actually, Lewis. I just actually want to check something else before I do that. I want to check on this side to see if there's any hidden doors on this side first before I go to the stairs.
Alright, hold on.
Or maybe it would be here. You know, based on how it has a secret chamber that goes around that side, maybe there's something on the other side too. What, are you using your wand for that? That one wand I no longer have. I'm doing a regular perception check to check on it.
Alright. You go over there and... Are you rolling? Or you want me to roll or you're taking 10?
I can't roll perception checks, can I? Oh, yeah, I can.
I say you want me to roll or...
You can roll.
Alright.
I thought I wasn't able to roll it, but you know what? It's plus 12.
No, if you want me to roll, tell me to roll. If you're just taking 10, just, you know.
I thought you had to roll it. Oh, shit.
Well, I didn't want you to roll it. I was supposed to roll it, so you don't know that you failed because you rolled low or high. You get what I'm saying?
I just said that. I'm keeping this 20.
No,
so
I'm saying, like... I'm saying... What I was saying is... If you don't say... If you don't say...
Like, okay, I didn't know I could roll it, so I'm rolling
If
it.
you don't say you're taking 10 or 20, then I assume you just want me to roll it every... I don't know, for as long as you want me to, but...
I thought you always roll it.
No.
Perception?
If it's a...
Yeah, if I say I'm checking this area, I would have you roll it.
Oh, okay. I mean...
Like, I assume...
No, but sometimes you tell me, oh, I was taking 10, or I'm taking 20.
I said I was actually gonna check it, actively checking it. So,
okay. Alright, yeah.
It's the language. Never mind. Is that a way to roll then? That 20 you roll perception? Basically. I'm keeping it for the next roll. 20 plus 12?
You said the next roll. Get the fuck out of here.
Hey, you like, I ain't putting that 20 away. It's probably gonna be used for a stealth check to get back across, but don't worry.
You check that area. You don't spot anything. You don't see anything.
Okay.
You don't find anything.
Alright. So then I go on this side since I'm already over here. Because I would have checked that out first and went this way and have Claudius move the other side. I'm gonna have you're gonna move you to the other side, have Leda maybe stick out a little bit because we don't have cover from the top floor underneath this thing, and that's a good reason why everybody should come out. Matter of fact, and remember this cover with the balcony above from above, yeah. So they might be able to hear movement, but just stay out of the water and try your best to keep quiet against the wall. But if anyone comes from down here, from above, they'll be able to see over there, won't they? They won't be able to see you guys because remember, the next level is a whole other level up. Like they'll be looking down, so all they could see is what they see on the next map over. But if we're hiding underneath the staircase, they'll never be able to see anybody, except for me now. Obviously, if they look over, and I'm gonna put Kai here to try to have cover from anyone looking down on I guess from another angle, wherever they may be. Oh, okay, because we're underneath that altar, basically. Yeah, you're underneath a giant thing that's covering you right now. That's true. I just noticed that shit. So everyone can really come out right now. It's like, everyone could be behind Claudius.
So you're squeezing behind that. Alright.
If you look at the second map, nobody could really see us down there.
Where's the one going to be?
Because there's a platform there.
Move your guy.
Yeah, man, play it again. You know clearly some shit's coming down, going down.
I'm on the ceiling.
Well, Valenum's walking in. Obviously, he's loud as fuck.
Notice, I'm using a standard action to activate my pirate boots, whatever, the planet.
Okay. You're coming out to crawl up on the ceiling? Alright, Zarian just comes out.
I'm gonna send the unseen servant to the second floor with the javelin. See if anyone notices it.
Alright, you move him up to the floor with a javelin hovering there. Nothing happens. Zalarian, I'm gonna put you 30 feet up to like the next balcony. So you're like crawling up the wall. I'll put you on this map. Here.
Kai says under his breath, looking at he actually doesn't say anything on his breath. He looks at Claudius, and you see like a very you see like an expression that looks like he doesn't trust he doesn't trust how quiet it is. Basically, it's too quiet. Basically, he sort of gives you like a nod, like he understands. Yeah. Like something that looks up to the second floor, and he motions up like he's gonna check it out upstairs.
You motion
at
up.
This point,
you motion up. You motion up.
He motions that he's gonna go up.
And like you look, you motion that you're gonna go up, and your eyes catch movement, fast movements. Zalarian catches it as well as he's climbing up the wall with his spider climb. He's already like 30 feet up, so he's like level with the upper balcony. Freaking, you go to point up, and all around the room, leaping over the balconies and running down the pillars that are holding up the balcony, 30 feet down, running down. You see Kuatoas jumping into the lower level. They're running down into the lower level. All of them are wearing what appears to be just like very loose clothing. Yeah, your characters did not. Your perception wasn't enough to spot them. On top of the ones that were running down, Kai, you on this ground balcony, 30 feet up, you can hear a stone door slide open, and you remember seeing that door by the statue up here on the. I mean, you can if you scroll to the right, you'll see the door. You'll see what doors I'm talking about. The two doors over here. It sounds like they're both opening, and then on top of that, peeking out, standing up, and looking out over the balconies, the harpooners. And you hear this cacophonic croaking sound from all of them as they make like a war cry. And all the Kuatoas that jump down into the lower level, all of them are unarmed. And when they get down to the floor, they all enter a fighting stance.
Motherfucking monks. Yeah, these are the monks from before. Kai grits his teeth. A little bit of frustration. Oh, so this 20 can be my initiative, by the way. Yeah. Kai says, in Kuatoan, he goes, he gives a quick look to Claudius, and he gestures that he's gonna try to distract him. No, he's gonna try to that he's gonna switch. He's gonna slip back into his persona to see if he can blend in with the enemy. Mm-hmm. But he gives you I guess he gives you that nod that he's gonna do what he always does, basically, And then he's he grits his teeth, so you see that he's damn, they didn't get the jump on us, but wait, did they get a surprise round?
That was their surprise round. They moved down there. The harpooners do make their They stand up. That's their move action. They were kneeling. I probably should move the harpoon. Well, yeah, I guess to avoid confusion, I'm going to move the harpooners over here. But be aware they're up on the balcony. They're not on the...
Where'd you move them to? I don't mind looking to the second map. I was looking at both. You can move them the way you have.
Oh, okay. Oh, I guess you could zoom out.
Yeah, I was looking at the second map also, the harpooners. Less confusing that way, I think.
Yeah. Yeah, you could zoom out. That's true.
Yeah. So Kai looks over at you, and he's like, damn. So he's going to try to blend in now. He knows that fighting is probably the only way out. So, I can innuendo to you. I don't know if you'll be able to pick up on it. Kai's going to try to see if they're going to engage, if they're going to decide to engage them.
Well, the innuendo is basically, I can see these doors
engage, fight, or what? I have to roll the bluff check, though, unfortunately. You might fail it because it's going to be so high.
It's better to zoom out, because then you can see both maps, because it's to the left and right.
I think it's against another bluff check, actually. Think about it. Deliver a secret message. You can use bluff to get a message without others understanding it. DC is 15 for simple, 20 for complex. Well, I'm gonna take 10 on it. It's...
Take 10 on what?
If I if I use the DC is so that no one else. No, what is the DC for? I don't get it. When you pass a secret message, does Claudius need to roll a sense motive, or is that only for onlookers trying to decipher it?
You gotta make a bluff. If it's a simple message, it tells you the DC. I think it's like 15.
It's 15 and 20 for complex, yeah.
So is
15 is simple, 20 is complex.
A simple one?
It'll be simple, like, are we gonna fight, basically?
Alright, then DC 15.
Yeah, I passed my DC, but I don't know how he can understand it. Does he have to roll anything, or he just gets it?
I think he just gets the message.
Oh, okay, good.
He gets the message. It's if somebody else was trying to, if there was a third party and they saw you do this message to him, it would be up to them to do a sense motive to intercept it, to like try and realize that you were actually subliminally trying to say something else, you know?
Okay.
Your bluff is to make your check was to make sure he understood it. That you were able to convey yourself the way you wanted to. Whereas the sense motive would be for a third party that was trying to intercept that message. Like I just saw him say this to him and like scratch the back of his head and flip two fingers up. That means this. You know, that means this. You know, be careful. Like that would be a third party watching you guys.
Louis, can Claudius tell if these monitors, if they're looking at Kai hostily?
Yes.
Or like they're surprised, like hostile, right?
No, they're hostile. Yeah.
Even at Kai, even though he looks like a cruel tool.
Even at Kai.
All right, that basically answers my question. You see, when Kai does that, you see Claudius reads his walking step. You should already know what happens.
They see Valenum, and they see Zalarian. Claudius, surprisingly, nobody is looking your way.
Nobody's looking at me yet, right?
Yet, yeah.
They
see you, yeah. Well,
Kai looks up at the harpooners and he goes, here they are, down here.
And the harpooner goes,
No, he goes, great. I'm glad you're here. I found the intruders.
Oh, wait. Wait, what are you speaking? Undercommon?
Kuatoan.
Yep.
Oh, shit, I don't have power anymore.
Yeah.
That bluff, can't use that shit? Undercommon, yeah. That's the thing. You should have been like, look, they cut my tongue out, look. Oh. Then you do your little innuendo. They're here. Uh-huh.
The harpooner replies back in Undercommon. Abhaka never speaks to us in that language. It is true proof now. We watched you as you entered. You are not him. You bring the intruders in with you. You are imposter.
Throw that initiative. Guy's like, fuck. I'm not gonna waste time to roll my shit right now. I rolled a 32. I don't know about anybody else. I got 28. Let's just stand. I don't roll 20s for no reason. I rolled a 22. Okay. Double chance with the pot. Oh wow, yeah, look at that. Let's go.
He woke up?
Fucking magical item.
+1. 16? Okay.
Yeah.
15 plus 5.
You said 3?
What can I get?
So did get to 30? Goddamn. Cynthia got a 30 on her initiative? Oh. Put a stone, that's what you said. At that point, Kai cancels the illusion. Goes back to his regular form.
Kai, you got This guy said he's keeping his thing. I don't even know.
I'm gonna do a nerf skid on Veleno.
What'd you say, Lewis?
Did you roll initiative?
Yeah, I rolled a 32.
Uh-huh, yeah.
Oh, wait. No, 32. It'll be a 25.
Your dexterity not bad.
Yeah, I forget. My bad. Okay, it'll be a 25.
Claudia's casting nerf skid on Veleno. So Veleno gets a +5 to his shield. It should be 21.
Oh, yeah.
See, look at the second map, Ricky. Oh.
That's fine. It's gonna throw harpoons at you.
Yeah.
I'm up there. I'll probably try to find one.
And there's 2 whips up there, too. One of them is like right next to you almost. Those are the clerics.
Yeah, all those harpooners, you see the harpooners. They see you, and these doors open, you see the whips. Or at least this one right here. Yeah, stone wall. Sorry about this. Oh yeah, grabbing that. Alright. Yeah, we'll roll initiative. This guy, Kai, didn't roll it yet.
Wow. Lewis, you gonna be whack like that? Really, dude?
Alright, fine. Take it 25. It's not gonna matter anyway.
So it's not gonna help me out in any way.
I know. I will roll their initiatives. And...
Unless you want me to use it for my attack roll. Okay, so.
The whips?
Clerics.
Those are the clerics.
The monitors are the monks. The harpooners are the ranged attackers. They can throw their harpoon, and when it hits you, they can latch onto you.
I cast a nerf skid on Veleno. I don't know if you acknowledge me.
Oh. Is he within? Yeah, he's within. Okay. 30 feet. So you start climbing the walls, you're 30 feet up, so you're like level with the second balcony.
Potato.
Yeah.
So on my go, you should delay your turn until after I go, because I'm not going to be in immediate danger if we beat them on initiative.
Place
I'm not doing
perfect
it.
place to stop anyway, and then we'll
Because
play
you got
something.
away from them.
Oh, okay,
Alright.
because I'm going to put myself in a more,
If I do that, then all those people over there on the other side, Veleno has to deal with those people also.
oh, okay, because I was going to do this. I was going to go here, and then have you switch us, and let Veleno aggro everybody in the room.
That sounds like a good idea.
Like, I could go here on the stairs or something. I don't know what's better for him, in the water or on the stairs. And then have him. I know you have to see us both, so I don't know where I have to stand so that you can cap.
I can see both, I think, there. Well, I don't think I'll be able to see you.
Well, you know what I'm trying to do.
Yeah, but if you're here, though, down here, I'll be able to see you, though.
Okay.
Because they're going through. And that sounds like a good idea, though, if they buy it. If they all go, like, after, like, Veleno and shit.
Well, yeah, he'll evoke him.
Yeah, and not only that, hopefully they won't be able to see Claudius for a bit, because he's hiding at the moment. He's going to do concealed spellcasting, probably. Not to alert them.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, it's a command word. We'll see, actually. So. Hopefully we go before they do. I just raised up Veleno's initiative.
Alright. Their surprise round is done. So all they did was get into position. Round 1,
I rolled their initiative, Lewis.
I did.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did. I didn't.
So you just gonna put it there so that we can all get bodies?
I didn't put it up. You're not supposed to know the initiative until it actually comes up.
He's been doing that always. He always does it after the No, he doesn't. Lewis knows that. He doesn't.
I forget sometimes, but I'm supposed to.
He forgets. He don't forget his fights though. Lewis only remembers when he wants to remember. Son, selective ass nigga.
With the first round of combat, I'm not. Actually, you technically you're not even supposed to know each other's initiatives, but that's just too much of a hassle. I'd rather just hide the monsters. Only for the first round. Only because, you really. It's the beginning of combat. You don't really know who's going to react after you. So, not until.
Kinda do.
It's different every time. I mean, you can get an idea. You can get an idea that, well, I know Claudius is usually always reacting first, so I can trust he's next. I mean, you can.
First two. Yeah.
But there's a chance Claudius rolls a fucking 1 and a 2 when he does his shit, and he's actually the last one to go. Like, you can't always.
You're right. I'm just saying. That's all. Oh, he gets paralyzed. Or sometimes shit. It's an act at all.
But we will. This is a good place to pause.
Yeah, also getting into it too. You're not gonna do 1 round?
1 round?
Yeah, son.
All right.
Getting old.
I'll do 1 round. Only because Rick had to leave, but I'll do 1 round.
Rick what?
Yeah, he had to go pick Matt up.
In that case, we could stop here. Yeah, never mind that. Yeah, because I don't want. Yeah. That way, next time we play, we all play, I guess. Yeah, including Watson. This is actually perfect.
And yeah, we'll all play and
I'm getting a feeling that we're almost getting to the final showdown soon, or no? Well, this is still a few bosses we gotta knock out. Lewis isn't gonna tell us anything anymore. You saw how he fucking yoked me on that fucking sap shit. That nigga was like, oh, you did what? You did what? No, you yoked yourself on that one. Son, that nigga said, we gotta join that into the manga, son. He got himself, too. The creature had a polar that he forgot to freaking do on you. Oh, the mummy? Yeah, the mummy had a polar. So he could have an attack opportunity? Yeah, he should have had him. Did Lewis just freeze? Oh, he could have had an attack opportunity.
no, I'm right here.
That's okay, you would have missed anyway. So there you go, man. So yeah.
He said he would have missed it.
Roll your
No. Oh, no. Roll your acrobatics. Roll your acrobatics. I need to see this now.
I rolled one already. Oh wait, I have to do it again for that stupid shit.
No. I want you to roll for the mummy, just to see.
I would have passed.
Out of 16. Don't forget.
I don't think so. Oh yeah, it's CMD.
Don't forget. It's also. Don't forget the fucking the floors all over this place is slippery. It adds another 5.
Yeah, you would have got smacked, son.
So let me roll his attack.
Lewis is good at rolling ones though. That fucking polo.
Ones? I've been rolling 90s and 20s for the past 5 sets.
That's true. That's true. That weapon is pretty cool though for attack. I hope like Watson adopts that weapon. Like the one? Yeah, that one. What it does is like you can do a grapple with it, right? And if you succeed to grapple someone, the weapon keeps doing an additional 10 points of damage plus whatever modifier you have. Oh wow. Each round, if you're grappling someone with that pole-arm, so they cannot get to you or escape, and it's still suffering damage every round. I'm like, holy shit, this is fucking perfect for attack. That is a very good, yeah. Especially one-on-one or two-on-one, you know? Mm-hmm. Call it the bindings of it's a magical weapon too. It's a +1 pincer staff. It's a I heard about that shit. I mean, I've seen a picture of it once. Yeah, Luz posted a picture earlier. It's pretty dope. That is, man. He gonna need like magic weapon, master's touch in order to use that shit. Cause you know he's not gonna miss a feat on that. Yeah, master's touch. He could have Cynthia like make a whole bunch of scrolls of it, level 1 spell shit. My AC was 26 for that fight.
Ah, damn.
See, he rolled a 3. See, I told you. It's faded, Lewis.
And you see that fucking bonus too? Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Probably earlier would have been higher.
That don't mean nothing.
It was a separate event.
It wasn't meant to be.
Whoa!
Oh, this guy rolled a 20.
You said you rolled a 20.
On the dot. 26. Oh shit, that would have been chaos.
You should let Luz roll for you.
That would have been 2d10 times whatever. And then you would have been.
That's just probably times 3.
It's times 2.
Oh, that's it?
You checked it, yeah. That's it.
2d10 times.
Some of them are times 3 though. Some of those forearms are like times 3 and shit.
Yeah, usually. Yeah.
I know like the glaive, 1d10 times 3.
I'm good.
One of the scrolls that it had two scrolls of silence. That Lewis forgot to use. Like,
I bet I wish it had that now against that nigga fucking Claudius. But no, it wanted to keep his voice so he could talk that good shit.
That dude got off, man, because he paralyzed Claudius for 4 rounds. You know this fight would have been like at least. I'm not saying the fight would have been done quickly, but that dude would have been never been casting shit on us. Because I was gonna do silent image wall on that motherfucker. So he would have been like no line of effect unless he came through our.
Who? Garrick?
Huh?
Garrick? Oh man, he would have gotten. He would have got. Is that what you would have done? The wall of stone?
I wanted to do a wall of stone here, like to like block line of sight to him from us.
Oh well, he would have.
Basically, to come to melee with us, basically earlier. That's what I was gonna do. You know?
Yeah, when he went down that hallway, I was like, yo, cut him off.
When he went, I was gonna cut him off. I was just gonna do the freaking.
Oh, son, when I say look me roll low, hold that.
Yeah.
Would you have kept the base DC or rolled the DC for the silent image?
I would have rolled it probably. +8. Wait, yeah, +8.
Roll it.
You would have kept it?
No, he said he would have rolled it.
This will be Guyler spell.
I'm curious. Son of a bitch. Yeah, he would have failed his will save. Fuck. Damn. Bad fucking luck.
No, you only roll will
now, because he has a high enough perception to be like, there's a wall, but I can still hear clearly. So then he would have got the will save, but then he would have failed it and would have been like, damn, there's a wall. There's a magic. Yeah, he would have failed it and he would have been like, damn, there's a magic wall there, but I can still hear. What the fuck is going on?
He still would have wasted a round or two at least, minimum. Or even the whole.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like he would have failed the will save and believed it was a wall. He'd been like, damn, there's a wall there. I don't know why I can still clearly hear them, but but there's a wall there. What do I do?
It served its purpose, son. Block that line of effect. Can't target us. That's godlike.
For real, it would have held him. Yeah, it would have probably. Like,
yeah, all he would have been doing is buffing, but it wouldn't have mattered because then when we finish everyone off, it'll be like 5 versus 1. Yeah, but it's
just admit what happened.
I thought it was
amazing godlike. That shit hurts people.
Not against the right foe. This guy had a vulnerability to fire. It did more damage than it should have. Claudius used the right tool for the job. Let's put it that way. Otherwise it would have had like
I like how you make Claudius so like specific, like he's so smart.
It's funny because this dude doesn't use blasting spells. And like for once he used it, but if he's gonna use one, he's gonna make sure it fucking does his job.
No, absolutely, totally.
Yeah, because that's it. That's our Signal's department. Doing the freaking blast cannon.
Oh shit, yeah, the artillery shit.
Yeah.
Alright guys.
Hold on, can firearms do fire damage?
not unless it's a
magical fire.
Unless it's a flaming rifle or something.
Or like a flaming bullets. Get magical flaming bullets.
Yeah.
They're so cheap. You know,
or get flaming bullets. Yeah.
Yeah, it's cheaper to enchant bullets than it is like, because it's considered ammunition, than it is like a freaking like a dagger or a bow or whatever. So this like I think it costs like a fraction of the cost, right? I know it's very cheap. It's cheaper in comparison.
Nah, when you enchant ammunition, they count it in packs of 50. You could enchant them and you could make individual ones. I actually.
No, I mean like no, that's what I meant. 50. That's what I
remember. Oh, like a straight 50?
It doesn't cost as much.
Nah, it costs the same.
It costs the same.
It still costs like two for flaming. It still costs like 8K for 50 fucking flaming bullets.
Oh,
yeah.
Might as well enchant the freaking weapon itself. That shit.
It's better than enchant the weapon. Of course, if you happen to have an enchanted weapon and enchanted bullets,
Oh, that's crazy. But that shit stacks.
yeah, it's stack. If you put a different, you get the gun to be a. Let's say you get the gun to be a holy bane, a holy greater bane +3 weapon. And then you have bullets that have flaming burst on it with fucking flaming burst and shocking burst +2 bullets. Like you put them together, all the special abilities would stack. The bonuses wouldn't. So like you would use whichever higher bonus. So if it was a +4 gun and a +2 bullets, you would use the +4 for the. But the special abilities stack. Yeah, ranged attackers are pretty fucking nasty.
No wonder Artificer is an Eberron class. They're mad cheesy because they can make like mad magic items mad cheap.
Oh yeah, Artificer.
The Artificer.
The Artificer.
This guy wanted to make that. But you weren't allowed him. You said like no, that class not allowed.
It was too grounded. Yeah, it was too grounded in Eberron. Like it was a very Eberron class.
The Artificer, you can make guns that shoot like spells, like wizard spells. And if you do different spells, you can fucking make a magical item that shoots it, like a gun or whatever.
They had that. They had. See, I read the class. I read the class.
Oh, yeah, you could do whatever you want with that class. That's the Mega Man class. You wanted to make like a Mega Man with it, like play a freaking, what is that freaking creature? Warforge? Artificer. And then he was gonna have like shoot beams and shit like.
I didn't even know he knew about that class. Huh? I didn't even know he knew about that class.
Yeah, he did. He's the one that said they wanted to do that class. And he mentioned it to you a while back. And you said, no. It's through the campaign specific. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's like, I read it and I looked at it and it was like.
It was him.
It would have been like the equivalent of me putting a Knight of Solamnia in fucking in Forgotten Realms. It just wouldn't have fit. It just would have been silly. Well, because I read the class and like everything about the class.
I gotta go study dudes.
Everything about the class. All right, good night. Everything about the class fits in with the Eberron world because it's so high. It's so high magic tech. Like they have a railway system, but it's all run by magic and elementals. Like they have like.
I think I would like Eberron because it's like almost like that gothic feeling of like magic and technology.
It's magic and technology. It's very
It's not modern technology. It's like almost like like steampunk type.
Yeah, it is. It's like steampunk, but it's but the technology is based on magic. Like everything's magical. Like I said, it has there's a city that has a railway system, but it's all powered by magic. They have like flying ship. They have like in Star Wars you see flying cars in the city. Like they have flying magic, like they have like flying magic vessels, but it's all animated by magic and shit.
Yo, that reminds me of which Final Fantasy.
You know what? It's like 12.
12, right?
Yeah, it's like 12. Yeah. It's got a very FF12 feel to it.
Mm-hmm.
It's got a lot of intrigue and it's got a lot of pulp noir, that kind of like. That's where action points came from because they put action points in there as like a way to make it feel more heroic and movie like because they wanted it to feel cinematic. That's what they wanted Eberron to be very cinematic.
All right. I saw that they even have like feats for like action points.
Because they have it where like.
And abilities that uses action
They
points.
have it where in the Eberron they explain it they explain it in the campaign book. They say there's not a lot of high level characters or NPCs.
I like that.
There's not a lot of high level NPCs. And a lot of the NPCs don't even have classes. Most of them have like it would be rare. Not rare, but it would be uncommon to bump into a fighter. You would more than likely keep bumping into a lot of people who had the warrior NPC class.
Right.
Or same thing with clerics. Like you wouldn't see a lot of clerics at a church. Most of them would be adepts. They would be the NPC adept class. Or it even explains some of them won't even be spellcasters. They'll be experts that have like high ranks in knowledge religion.
Right.
Or high ranks in heal. And so like
know a lot about mysterious shit.
Yeah, so like anybody who's an actual cleric is like really special. They're considered special. Like if you make a cleric, characters NPCs will, even if you're level 1, NPCs will look at you and be like in awe, like, oh, like that's a cleric, like he's different from all the rest. Everybody else is adepts and experts and even commoners, but like this guy.
Oh my god, man, that just sounds like my sort of world, man. Shit.
And then even the NPCs who do have classes, the NPCs who are clerics or fighters or wizards, like they're not that high level. They're like level 5, level 7, level 4. Not a lot of the ones that are really high level are the ones that are like running shit. Like they don't even really put themselves out in the open. They.
It's very similar in that respect to like Dragonlance, because like the companions, even when they were said and done, after the War of the Lands was over, they were only like level 10 when everything was said and done, and they did a lot of shit.